And
but
Tekken to the main stage. Thank you.
looks like we got top 8 starting now. Now I think that's my cue. I got to get out of here.
Alrighty.
Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the show.
Stay Yigs. Alright, I'll keep you guys warm just for the time being. Come over. Alright, so we're gonna have a few words with Josky, the winner. Just to talk about what his mindset was throughout the set. But again, thanks for tuning in. You are watching the Tekken 7 Top 8 here at BAM9 in Melbourne, Australia. So again, from wherever you are in the world, thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to us. Thanks for supporting the scene. Hey Josky, that was I was just saying before, it was a really, really close match. I mean, you took it down to the wire. You gave everyone, your Sydney boys, a heart attack there. What's going through your head? I know you won the first match, but then it looked like BAM9 AK, you know, he kind of found out a few things with Josie that beat AOP, beat your roles. How did you step it up from there?
Well, that's exactly right. The first thing I noticed was, I think, at least in my mind, I'm still relatively inexperienced doing these long sets, and it's something I want to do more. So at first, I won the first game. I was like, okay, this is working. Let's keep doing it. But he adapted very quickly.
Yes.
And then he worked out how to shut that down. So I was like, okay, how do I change it up? How do I change it up? And I started coming back. And there was a few things where I thought, okay, I can't just play, I can't just change my gameplay in reaction to him. I need to find out how to beat his stuff as well.
Exactly.
So I think that's where it was just messing with my mind a bit. But I think I managed to get there towards the end. So
yeah, you certainly did. You won 5-4. So
yeah.
That pick, that panda pick from BAM9. What were you thinking when you saw him pick?
I thought two things. I thought actually three things. One, he's just gonna troll, and I was like, no, wait, come on, man. This is a money. This is a Monopoly money sort of situation. Number two, I thought this is just his secret pocket pick. Maybe he plays a lot of bears up in Brisbane on tag 2 or something. Or three, he knows something that's going to shut down what I've been doing to win the last few matches. And actually that looked like it. He was backstepping my forward 3 with Shayu a lot.
And launching you.
And then he's launching me with the twin pistons. So that was actually working out for him for a while.
It was, but I guess he was a bit too aggressive. And you launch punished him in the...
Exactly, yeah.
On the block.
Luckily I've got a bit of bears experience because we've got our boy Lucky Strikes down in Sydney.
And boy, is he good, right?
Yeah.
But I think we're just about to start top 8, so thanks a lot, Josky.
Thank you so much, guys. Pleasure.
Alrighty. So we have first match winners. In winners here, we have Echo Fox team kill. We have JDCR versus Saint. And I welcome my good friend Alchemist.
Aiken, where are you?
Mic.
What's up, chat? Alchemist back on the mic.
7 top 8.
How are you going today?
Yeah, pretty good. Had a rough night last night. Came in this morning around 11:30.
I think everyone's lost their voices. I think you, me, and a couple of the other guys are the only ones that...
I actually lost... Yesterday, my voice was so hoarse. I was screeching when I was doing the end of the commentary, so like when I got to high-pitched tones, I was just like... It came out like as a quack or something.
I love it.
Do not mention anything game related. Anything. Don't know nothing about the game.
And and again, like we're in for a really, really good time here. It's top 8 again. Like I was saying, we've got JDCR and Saint.
Yep.
And again, the two Koreans. You can kind of say it was expected for them to make it to winners final. Or winners semis at the very. Oh, it is winners final, isn't it?
This is not winners final.
This
is just winners.
Sorry. Yeah.
This is the start of top 8, and yeah. So the first match we have is JDCR versus Saint. So this is the first match, and we're starting off with a bang. This is like gonna be hype. Before the match, I saw them doing rock paper scissors to decide which side they want to play on.
Oh wow!
I'm not sure which side they wanted, but I think Saint won.
Oh okay.
So they decided to go 1P.
I suppose you can get used to one side if you play on it too much. So
yeah.
I suppose if you want every advantage that you get in the tournament. So that again you can't take that for granted. So every advantage that either of these players can get, I'm sure they'll take it happily.
Yeah. Like when it comes to tournament, you always want to be as comfortable as possible, especially when there's the tournament nerves and pressure, especially for these sponsored players. But these guys have been through so much. Like they're used to all of this. They know how to perform when it comes down to it. And that's what sets them apart from the other players. That's why they win. They know exactly where
right.
they are and what they have to do to get to the end of the tournament as winners.
And that does make a good player there. And surely they have so much experience, you know. And look, I'm just here to enjoy as well, like you guys are in Streamland. A good set, a good top 8, and hopefully, you know, we'll see some hype matches.
Of course.
So just about to start here, we see the guys signing in.
We actually have a few upsets that made it into top 8 like yesterday. A few of the top 16 matches were like
Really close.
Yeah, really close, and like you couldn't really pick a winner. And then in the end, a lot of them, the underdog came out as the winner. For example, I thought B-Boy Phoenix from Melbourne was going to make top 8, but he ended up just falling short.
I thought Daniel was going to make top 8.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, who did he end up losing to?
Zazov.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Zazov did really well yesterday.
He played really, really well. Yeah, it is an Echo Fox team kill here.
So from what I've heard, so based on who they play, JDC has been playing Dragunov and Saint has been playing Jack. But from what I heard from Dion as well as Saint is they do not like playing Jack into Dragunov. They haven't explained why, but they think it's not a good matchup. Like, it's not too bad, but they prefer not to play it. But when it comes to a tournament, you have to perform at this level. Sticking to your main characters is obviously the best choice. Exactly. But we might see a pocket pick come out from Saint because at final round 20, he did change to Bob because he was complaining that there was a bit of input lag and he wasn't comfortable playing it against Dragunov or something.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I do recall a character change back then, but I wasn't privy to why.
Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. It was at Collision in Peru, not final round. My mistake.
I see. Okay, so here we go. Now we've got a character select, and let's see who they pick. Now, what are your predictions? Do you think Saint will be picking his best, well, potentially his best character, or do you think he's gonna?
I think he's having a good hard think about it, and I think he will start off with Jack and perhaps make a change later. I would like to see him stick with Jack because I like to see the players playing their mains, the characters they're known for, and obviously the characters that win them tournaments.
Exactly, and I think, like you were saying before, Alchemist, I think that is the best way to go. You know, stick with what you know and how comfortable you are in your gameplay and
of course.
Style. But we see Saint yet to pick here.
And JDC are still deciding on what color.
Is he gonna wear the old school? Or is he gonna wear the new school? Or does he want a hat? And if he does, what color is the hat going to be?
How do you feel about the new Dragunov outfit?
I love it. I think it's the best one.
I really like it too.
Yeah, it's
the one thing that bothers me is the flared pants at the bottom. How they're flared out.
Oh, really? I haven't even noticed that.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I dislike. Other than that, it looks gorgeous. It looks really nice.
Is he picking Jack? He's hovering over Jack. He went to color select, but he didn't pick a color. So is he just playing with the crowd? Is he?
He has been playing a multitude of characters this past weekend.
There we go.
Even delving into some Eddie every now and again.
He's going to make the hard decision on whether he wants khaki or navy blue right now. It's a very difficult decision.
It's a tough choice.
It's.
I'm going to have to go with the classic khaki.
Oh yeah, I think I would too.
The navy blue is
maybe if he loses, he can pick a stage and camouflage his pants with a blue background or something like that.
Tekken Tag 2 Tech.
Every advantage counts, Alchemist. Every advantage counts. All right, so we've got Jack versus Dragunov, and of course, first stage is random select. Let's see what RNG gods pick. Of course, one of the newer stages.
Yeah.
In FR.
Not many people have. Not many people. When you have the choice, not many people pick this stage out of the new ones. Most times, I've seen people pick the Infinite Azure stage. Most people have expressed how much they like it.
And that is amazing.
Yeah, I really like it.
I really love it. But here we go. First match of top 8. Winners, Echo Fox team kill here, and let's do it.
Yeah. We got Jack. We got versus Dragunov.
Down back 4. Very gutsy down back 4 there.
Just playing at range 0, trying to feel each other out, trying to get a feel for one another and see what they can do, maybe adapt to each other's timing.
And you see that fully crash down back 1 there. A plus frame, low and block. Counter hit forward 4.
That is interesting. I didn't know he gets a combo. That's pretty good.
And to the wall, and now JDC on last support first round. While sending to finish the round. Now, Jack perhaps is working out, Alchemist. What do you think about the Jack pick so far?
I think he just got off to a strong start, knows how to use his tools, and maybe he just flustered JDCR with the pressure. He just went all in straight away, didn't bother spacing, and just got him out of his comfort zone.
You see the 1-3-2 on wall, they're giving a free mix-up. Nice while sending 2-1.
Jack close in rage now.
Oh, nice parry.
Very
That
good
was a
low parry
great
there.
read there.
Just in time for the recovery of the back 2-1. And low parries in time. Gets a good combo there. Closes out the round, ties it at 1-1.
All right, here we go. Oh, the counter hit running
Yeah,
too. And
very strong
he's gonna
move.
go to the wall. That's probably 45%. There we go, 50% pretty much.
Very strong damage on that delayed 2 at the end of that down back 2-1-2. Saint playing a lot more defensively than he started off.
You have to
3+4.
respect even the offense of JDCR here.
Yes.
Nice while standing 2-1. Gets him hitting. Gets him.
Down to-
Oh, that was a gutsy while standing 1
Yeah.
there.
Caught him sidestepping.
Yes, and that was a great read from Saint. So Saint 2-1 up. Now 4-1 just to test his. Oh,
Caught him coming in with the grab. Very good mind game there. Just to condition him not to try and come in. Maybe saying, I want to control this space. Trying to keep him out with the grab.
Making him second guess that space and whether or not he will come in. And that down 2 block, nice.
Yeah,
from
very good
Saint.
punish.
And you see
2-1.
Saint doing a little micro duck there, feigning a while standing or fully crouched mix up. Oh, there we go. He goes for the low. 4-4-3. Oh, nice.
One
stuff
for the
from JCR.
one throw.
Now JCR on life support, but he does have access to rage drive and rage art. Oh, that's a high.
Very nice
Was
duck.
that intentional?
I
that
think
intentional?
he did the 1+2 to try and break the whip
Yeah,
throw from JDCR.
That's what I mean. Was that
Yeah.
intentional?
And-
That is
and
next level right there.
That could be intentional because I've seen it done before.
Yeah, and you know, I was gonna say the Koreans are extra crafty when it comes to the game, but we
Yeah.
see that gut punch there, closing it out for Saints.
Yeah, beautiful start. Takes it convincingly 3-1 there.
Yeah, and you know, maybe he's overcome the deficit of Jack versus Dragon, or maybe, you know, again, like we were saying, being a professional player means finding out the holes in your game and you know, making them less prominent.
Yeah, of course.
And perhaps he's done that, or perhaps JDCR, it's up to him to kind of adapt here.
And Jack also a very strong tournament character, especially if you
Yes.
don't adapt to how the opponent's playing him. Because Jack relies heavily on being able to control the tempo and timing of the game.
And making good reads as well.
Yeah.
He's quite a heavy read character. And,
So we see a stage select. We're now in Mishima Dojo.
I think the reason for that is they're not familiar with that. And Mishima Dojo is a vanilla FR stage. Nice side step.
Beautiful sidestep. Very close to the wall. No confirmation
no
there to
combo
continue.
there. 1-1 counter hit.
Gets the what is the name for that move?
I don't know. I just call it 1-1.
It's like EWMF or something.
I don't even know what that means.
No, I don't know what it stands for. Regardless,
Saints
it's showing
up
great
a round.
execution. Yeah, he's up 1 round.
And you see that there is now a down forward 1 mix up with down forward 1-1 and down forward 1-2
Yeah.
1-2. So he's doing the high mix up because I'm assuming these guys do play a lot, and he's possibly feinted the mid mix up previously.
Yeah,
Forward 1+2 launch there. He kept him.
get him to the wall. Will shoulder barge hit? Oh, decides it might not hit, so maybe goes for Oki.
No, I think he thought it was going to drop too fast. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know if you get them on the wall
Yeah,
really
too
low,
low at a wall slump. Yeah,
it
wouldn't
counts the hit.
Yeah,
Nice. That is -14 there. Dragonov cannot launch.
just spacing each other. Saint hasn't hit a button for a while. There we go, down back 1.
And the amount of respect at the moment. Look at these two players.
20 seconds left in round. Both players very close to rage. Nice. Dragonov first one in rage. Now Jack in rage.
And he gets a pickup.
Yeah, very good confirmation there with the flow. Gets him near the wall. 10 seconds left. What are they going to do? Both players in rage. Will we see a rage drive come out?
And you guys can probably hear the guy.
Oh,
I was gonna say you guys can probably hear the crowd. They're going crazy for the intense.
down 4 ends it.
stare off there.
The sheer level of control Saint has over this match is amazing. No launch punish there.
And just like that, Saint is match point for the second match.
Yeah, very good down forward 2 there. Can he get him to the wall? Just off. Oh, actually hits it.
Gets
Full
the shoulder,
combo.
yeah,
There we
For
go.
the combo, 50%.
Nice block on the debug.
Nice up for neutral for
Yeah.
punish, and that is the optimal punish there.
Yeah, very good punish.
It's -35 or something on the debugger, so it's very, very bad on block.
Nice. Doesn't block the low.
Sometimes, oh, he thought a debugger was coming. But
Yeah.
he did the mid version of that. And that was perhaps, again, is it possible that these two play each other a lot, that they kind of know
Congratulations to Saint.
a
Qualifies
lot
for top
about
four.
their tendencies?
Yeah, of
Possible,
course, of
isn't it?
course.
Yeah.
Next
I
up, we have
actually
Naveen
watch either
versus
play's
Dion.
stream. I watch either play's stream every now and again, and they're always together. They're always talking about the game.
Yes, yes.
And when one of them is playing, the other one usually answers questions in the stream chat. So, like, aside from being good friends and talking to each other about the game.
Teammates, yeah.
And being teammates.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
of course, they play a lot with one another. In the arcades, they share similar ranks. So yeah, you have to.
Here we have a Melbourne team kill.
Oh, okay. So this is arguably these are arguably top 2 players in Australia. We have on P1 Navid, aka Chand NY versus Dion Gray on P2. We should see another Jack versus Dragonov.
Hey, yeah, I think it is going to be a exact replica of the first top 8 match.
Yeah, Dion Gray being the Jack player and Chand NY being the Dragonov player.
And I did see JDCR play Chand NY earlier, and Chand NY was doing very well.
Very well.
So
I believe they did a Dragonov mirror,
They
and
did.
Chand NY won 4-0.
yeah,
But all the other matches were in JDCR's favor.
Yeah, but I mean,
Guys, just so you know, top 4 will be best of 5 games.
okay, well,
That'll be winners finals, grand finals, and losers.
we've just had top 4 from the TOs that are going
What's
to
up,
be best
chat?
of 5. And how are you going?
On my hand.
Yeah, Alchemist, Colonel. So we've got again another Jack. I was gonna say
Dion does have a pocket fang, which he
does.
likes to play in times where he feels uncomfortable in the matchup. And his fang is very aggressive compared to
is.
like other fangs.
It is.
He
It
just
is
runs
right.
up and does
He
shoulder,
actually
and
does
it
that.
works.
That's actually true.
It works
like handsome boy.
simply because of his timing.
I had the pleasure of playing his Fang last YSB.
Yeah.
That was a really good time. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that set as well. Now, okay, well, first match of the second winners semi.
Yep.
Of course, both of these originally from Melbourne. But let's take you to it.
We're in the
Down forward
abandoned
to start the
temple.
round. Okay, well,
Forward 2 plus frames coming out. Nice launch there.
Forward 2 launch. Back 3-2 to the wall. Doesn't actually get the wall there, but that's okay. He's got the corner pressure.
Forward 1 plus 2. Do you think that up forward 2 with Dragonov was a misinput? He was trying to do another running 2?
Yeah, I don't think why I can't think of why he'd actually up forward
Yeah.
in that specific situation. It's a crash launcher, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but no, you didn't need to crash that.
No, not really.
I think it was like a mad debugger Yomi.
Yeah, like a hard read.
Yeah, hard read.
Yeah. No, I should be able to close it out here.
Oh, 4 for the win.
Big boots.
So these people are local Australian players from Melbourne. For those of you in the chat wondering,
I don't know if you saw that, but Jack did forward 2 and Chand NY tried punching forward 1 plus 2. But I don't think that's a correct. That's not a
no,
punish.
it's not.
a
It's not
punish.
minus 17.
Yeah,
no.
it's not.
I think it's 15 or 16.
Yeah, something like that. But it's very hard to reach it with most characters.
It is exactly right because Lars cannot back 1.
Yeah,
Back 3. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's pretty good range.
That's 17 frames.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Alright, so
We've got
Jack close to rage.
that is launch
Yeah,
punish.
very good reaction there by Shand NY. Can he finish it off? Very close. Last 1% of HP. Rage drive comes out. Oh! Gets the forward 1 plus 2. Closes it out with a combo.
And that
Good
was-
comeback there by Dion.
And that was a really good read there. Down forward 2, not punished. He's minus 14. Nice parry on a fully crash down back 1.
And
Again,
gets an optimal combo too.
that move, fully crash down back 1, is of course even plus on block and hit. However, it is such a good move that at some point, you know, it's very obvious that they're going to do
Yes,
that.
of
So
course.
that's the mind game there with Jack. And
yeah.
there we go. And again, he's fake. He's delaying the down back 1, but
And that's how you separate the good and the bad Jack players. The good ones are the ones that know exactly when to use that move, and they know it will not be low parried.
exactly. And again, the timing, that is not a punish. That is not a punish there. I think Naveed should know that. Oh, nice break on that 2 throw.
Nice, very good
nice
punish.
Perfect.
Not doing the JDCR punish
Up
with
on
the
neutral
delayed
floor.
hop kick.
But 50% is pretty good.
Oh,
right?
nice. Gets him with the 50-50 on wake up. Nice break by Dion Gray.
Nice low. Gets him on the wall. Oh, spring up kick.
Jackie
oh,
Rage. Oh, caught him
1 plus
ducking.
2.
Ties it up at 2-2. Both players in the zone right
I will
now.
parry down 4 here. Oh, I would have died. I would have died.
Down
Okay,
forward.
just guess there.
Yeah, he's
You know
going to get him
this
to the
is
wall. Does he convert?
Yes, he
Gets
does,
huge
40%.
damage. Yeah,
And
big
Jack's
damage.
wall damage, of course, it's very good with the back 3-2 shoulder.
Yeah.
Addition in Tekken 7.
It's because of the way the scaling works on the shoulder. A lot of damage on that. Again, Dion angry. Probably a misinput right there.
You don't want an up 4 neutral
No.
down at all.
Just jumps over him with the spring kick. Jack enraged now. Nice grab there, should be able to close it out, and it does. Chad Del Y takes the first one. Dion feeling unhappy with that, disappointed himself. What is he going to do to make a change? Will he
go to
pick
character
Bang?
select and just slow things down if he wishes, or he goes back into it.
No stage select, no character select, straight back into a rematch.
Perhaps he knows what he did wrong there, and perhaps, you know, some missed inputs, of course, gave Naveed some free launches.
Yeah. He was playing very solid Tekken. I think it was just the inputs that got to him.
I think they both were, but
Yeah.
just rather unfortunate with Dion there.
Again, nice low parry by Chan Den Y. Decides to go to the
one,
Dragon
the
to the wall.
one? The
Yeah, that was
one
a one.
plus four
Yeah.
throw.
Very good Oki from Dragonov's throws.
Yeah.
Nice duck. That is punishable, but that didn't
12,
reach.
minus 15.
Nice grab. Nice break. Just spacing each other out. Down 4 comes out. No reach though.
I was gonna say it was rather unfortunate. I think he will. Dion must have been a bit slow on the launch punish, but it is definitely minus 15. There.
Yeah, for sure. So Jack has to do a lot to come back. He's down to his last pixel of health. Down 4-2. Nice punish there with the jab.
That was really gutsy, actually.
Yeah, I think he had to try something like that.
Yeah, I think he had to.
Quarter forward 1 comes down.
Oh,
Nice
nice
low.
parry.
Yeah, these low parries have been doing wonders for Chan Den Y. So many of them. He's predicting the lows every time. Nice, got a good lead right now.
Oh, nice forward for 1+2.
Might not kill, but very close to
I
killing.
wouldn't do the last hit. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
I would have gone Oki. Oh
Nice.
my god.
Maybe predicting a debugger once again. Just a hard read. Fails to do so. Dion ties it up at 1-1. Nice down 2 coming out.
Oh,
Counter
nice
hit.
Counter hit.
Yeah,
Running
very
through.
nice. This should be at the wall.
Back. Oh, okay, nice.
What is he gonna do?
Brings to the wall, gets free mix up. To low.
Yeah, the low this time. Forward 1 block. Nice. No duck on that 3.
Puts him to the wall. That was a good throw because it would have swapped sides anyway. Oh,
Decent punish on the shoulder there. No launch.
that was an excellent whiff punish from the
Yeah, he actually sidestepped, then did the shoulder. Was quarter took forward 1+2.
amazing whiff punish.
Nice. Starts with up forward 3. Maybe expecting the down 4 from Jack.
Either-
4-4-2 comes out. Plus frames. No break on the throw by Dion Gray.
Nice duck. Of course, very, very risky duck against Dragon. Although, but that, you know, you do it in the right time. It can mean the difference between a win and a loss.
Yeah.
And there we go. It is still match point for Chan and Y though. So
But-
you only have to win one more round, whereas Dion has to win this round and another match. So
Dion coming back, and a lot of momentum in his favor right now. He's going to get him close to the wall. Very good wall game here. Does the up forward 4. Nice counter hit.
1-2-1.
Nah, he hit confirmed that too.
launch. That is a launch.
And debugger comes out.
But he does.
Can Dion do this? Can he close it out? And he does with down forward 1. Ties it up at 1-1. Same cheering for his boy.
Saint cheering good boy indeed. Such Saint getting hype in the crowd, and it is again a very, very close set. 1-1, and again both games have almost come down to the wire. So
Yeah, just straight back into it. No messing around. They both just want to get back into it. They know they're playing well, and they're on the same level. They're
Exactly.
playing to each other's strengths and weaknesses. So down 1 comes out, 0 on block. Forward 2, no punish.
that is, and Dion knowing.
Okay, that could have been
Dion
a
knowing.
mind game there. He wanted that move to come out, and he wanted to duck and get the free launch for it.
So Dion knowing that is not a 17 frame punish there.
Nice up forward 4 into the conversion. Down forward 1-3. Very close right now. This should be
back
it.
1-2 to close it out.
Good comeback there by Chan Den Y.
Oh,
back
and,
sway.
and Quartzalo back too again.
Yeah.
He'll just keep doing it till it hits, and again,
Yeah.
sometimes that's the best thing, isn't it?
Especially if you're only getting punished with Jack's forward 2. Like, you could take that risk. It won't be that much, especially at the start of the round. He's not going to lose the round because of it. It's paying off. A 7 golden letters right there. Perfect for Chan Den Y. Can he close it out here on match point? Oh, it doesn't do the forward 1+2 this time.
I don't think
he's like-
Dragunov actually gets punished. I don't think he has.
No,
any-
maybe at the wall he gets 4-1. That's all I can think. Oh, back 3.
Yeah, actually.
Back three has good range.
Yeah. And forward 1+2 is minus 15, and again Naveed does a 17 frame punish.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Interrupts it in between.
Nice. Well, sending 2-1 there. Duck.
Can he close it out with
And
his grab?
that's it.
No
That
break.
should be it.
That should be it. 3 straight by Chan Den Y. Well done. He continues in the winners bracket. Dion's still in here, but he's in losers. Good match overall. Well done by both players.
Dion's not out yet. No,
Congratulations to Naveed. He qualifies to top 4.
what we'll be doing is
Can we
doing
have
the
Yeeks
losers.
versus Lazy Dave on the stream, please.
And it is now.
Brisbane versus Sydney.
Is it one of my boards? Or is it one of your boards?
Yes.
So-
This is the match I've been looking forward to the most because David is a close friend of mine and he's also a Kazumi player.
Yeah, oh yes, of course.
And he and I play together and we train together a lot. And anytime we learn something new, we discuss it and we talk about character matchups and all we can do. So yesterday we were talking about like had to deal with Josie before he did top 16, and today we'll see going to show you. So hopefully he can apply what we learned to this matchup, and it works in his favor. Obviously, you're cheering for Tom or Yiggs, who's from your hometown.
See, at BAM, we don't have biased commentary because we even each other out, right?
Yeah, of course. No bias here.
No bias whatsoever.
We appreciate good Tekken. That's
exactly.
it.
All we really want to see is just everyone give good matches and just showcase what some of the talent that we have here in Australia. So, and again, we're going to see like you're saying, a Kazumi versus a Ling.
Yes.
Versus Ling match. And now, how do you think Kazumi does against Ling? Do you think she's one of the better characters, or?
I think she's very good. The
Okay.
one thing is AOP down.
Yep.
Crushes down forward 1, which I didn't expect.
Oh, it crushes everything. It crushes
Yeah.
down 1, down.
Okay.
I've seen it crush it down 4.
The only
it's
thing
weird.
that can hit AOP consistently with Kazumi is down 3. And a lot of other moves, but down 3 is something that you use in your core game anyway. It's like one of her main moves.
Yes.
And it will hit her.
I see.
Oh, okay, so right now we're getting the monitors swapped. Apparently there's something wrong with one of the monitors. So we'll be on the way soon.
So some technical issues here. Okay. So some technical issues. Just bear with us. We're just getting some monitors swapped around. Apparently there was an issue with the monitor that I think JDCR was playing on. And
Yeah.
he was saying something. He was saying I don't understand Korean, but he was looking kind of flustered.
Yeah.
But perhaps there is an issue. And again, Dion was playing on that too.
We're switching to the View Sonic.
But what we'll see is hopefully the top 8 will get started again very, very shortly.
So has top 8 gone as you expected so far? Obviously, we couldn't have picked a winner out of the Korean
No,
match.
that was I thought it would have been 1-1 and then 2-1. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I thought JCL would have evened the second match, but I guess I was proven wrong. The second match, yes, because obviously I've played Dion I've played him. Not extensively, but I have had 5 or 6 sets actually against Dion. And I know how good he is, and we know Chen and Wai. We know how proficient he is in Tag 2
Yes.
when he came to Melbourne. So I wasn't. I expected a close match, and I did expect Chen and Wai to win, but again, it wasn't very. I mean, the last match was 3-0, but I mean,
But it was
everyone
close.
saw
Yeah, it was
how
close.
close the other 2 matches were. So
Just because he lost the rounds doesn't mean he wasn't doing work in those rounds.
Exactly. And sometimes, even though winner takes all, conditioning in every single round, or what you pick up in every single round, is very crucial for later matches.
Of course.
So certainly. But yeah, look. I mean, we've got a crowd. We've got quite a crowd here actually. We've got even I think I saw K-Brad walking around before.
K-Brad's here. We got a lot of Street Fighter pros in the building.
A lot of SF people.
A few of them watching this. We got many players coming in. We got some personalities here. We got Infiltration. Oh, sorry, not Infiltration. We got Daigo, Sakanoko, K-Brad. Some big names here.
Yeah, and at the moment, I think the top 8 in SF5 are actually preparing for their matches, or they're playing their matches. I'm not exactly sure. But we do have, like you're saying, it's really great to see players from other, even 2D backgrounds like myself, enjoying Tekken 7 for what it is.
Of course.
And the crowd just gets hyped. And
Yeah.
I love the Tekken crowd. It's just
Yeah, I'm so
one
hyped.
big happy family.
I was
right?
so hyped last night that I lost my voice. So that's enough to say that everyone
That was
gets
amazing.
hyped.
Yeah, I just want to take this time out to just give a shout out to some of the sponsors of BAM9. Now, we have Bandai Namco. Of course, without them, none of this would have been possible. So,
And
thank you.
what a job they've done. Look at this.
It's an excellent. They've provided all these setups, and a big shout out to them for coming out and giving us what they've given us. So thank you again very much to Bandai Namco, Tekken Australia, of course, our
course.
local scene. Again. Can't help but be biased with our scene.
Yeah. You have to support your own scene.
Exactly, and that's how you grow as a player as well. CouchWarriors are the TOs of this tournament. Again, thank you very much for everything they've done, the organization of the event. It's gone pretty smoothly, I can definitely say. ViewSonic for the monitors. Definitely good, high quality monitors there. Capcom Pro Tour as well is featured at BAM9. Of course, we have SF5 is a world Capcom Pro Tour ranking event. So check out Capcom Twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters if you want some of the SF5 action. I'm not exactly sure who Slim Productions are. I believe they did something with the stream yesterday. I'm not exactly sure, but shout out to them.
Yes.
And Red Bull, of course, supporting esports. The fuel that gives us life, I suppose. Shout out to Razor, of course. Definitely making great peripherals. Madman, PAX Australia, and Oz Comic Con as well. So, of whom without either... Oh, and of course, Team Solid, who is definitely one of the guys here that we have... what do you go by? Mr. Bill, Pichu, what's your... Book, yeah, Buck here, who's the stream demigod here, who's providing you guys with the content. So thanks to Team Solid and
That guy.
this guy. And give him a follow and a shout out on Facebook as well, guys. They'll really appreciate that. And give him a follow on YouTube and Twitter. Why not? Do all three, guys. Come on.
Speaking of Oz Comic Con, they brought their A game here. We got a lot of artwork on these stalls. Yesterday they had a Pokemon drawing center and they were like selling Pokemon art.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's gone now, but it was pretty cool having it there.
It's good that you get some variety in a tournament like this. You don't just come in to play games. Even if you're in a venue, there's lots of other things to do. You know what I mean? Like and again, CouchWarriors has done really, really well to cater for perhaps the spectators.
Of course.
And, I mean, if you're in a Melbourne area and if you're not here, you guys are missing out. I'm just telling you right now. But definitely make it for BAM10 next year.
And
the
venue we're at this year, this is the first time we're here. This is the Melbourne Exhibition Centre.
Yes.
It is massive compared.
It's so big.
Like you can walk around this and the whole place. It'll take you more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it is an amazingly big venue itself, and it is right next to Crown Casino. So,
And we have an entire section devoted to Tekken. It's like a massive. It's like half of this hall.
And I wish I could kind of take a camera and show you guys, but it's literally in front of us. But just take our word for it.
We'll use the webcam to show you.
Look at that, and we've got the crowd there, and we've got
We have Yigs in the way as usual.
JDCR testing the monitors with Rami. We've got Fade, of course.
He's the overlord of Australian
that's
Tekken.
right. The self-proclaimed overlord. And look, again, shout outs to everyone that's making it out and supporting us here, not just in person, but also you guys at home, wherever you are watching the stream.
We also have a famous Chinese personality here, streamer, Angry Ria, who streams on Panda TV, currently streaming to around 1,000 viewers.
The Lily player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So shout outs to Panda TV.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of representation from a lot of backgrounds, nationalities, and even esports teams.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm really happy to see that. And look, it's just crazy.
Did you know that this tournament itself had the most entrants for Tekken out of any tournament we've ever had?
Really?
Yeah, we had 109 entrants.
Excellent. That's a great showing for T7. And again, it's just like I say, one big happy family.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy to see that.
It's really good because I feel right now the Australian tech community is the most unified it's ever been. Like more players are making the journey to travel out to other states just to hang out rather than just to play Tekken. Like they want to socialize with the other players, get to know them, and be part of this thing that's bigger than all of us. Massive Australian tech community. And we even have like players like you yourself coming from 2D background, just joining the Tekken community. And now, like I'm assuming to you, it feels like a second family. Like everyone's so close to one another.
Yeah, and I've always loved. I mean, technically, I've been playing 2D and Tekken concurrently, but
of course.
depending on which era will depend on what I focus on.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. But and I really like FR, so I'm choosing to kind of do well and of course put more time into the game. And I think we've got a lot to show for it, and we've got a lot to learn. But as long as the community's together, then the sky's the limit there. And again, guys, I think we are just about to get started. We see Lazy Dave and Yigs coming up to the
we got
stations here.
We got fresh monitors on, untouched and unscathed, perfect for no input lag gameplay.
So hopefully it's all been sorted.
As I was saying earlier, this is a interstate rivalry between Brisbane. Yigs from Brisbane and Lazy Dave from Sydney.
Yeah, exactly. So it's again you being from Sydney and myself being from Brisbane. We've got one of our boys each in this next match here.
Do you know if Yigs did any training for the Kazoo catch-up? Because I versed him at YSP last time, and I also use Kazumi, and he seemed to not know the matchup very well because I ended up winning 6 rounds straight.
Oh, okay. I think he has to adapt to the new Kazumi. Like you don't just do down for one all day. You know, like in 7.0, that was such an overpowering.
She's
move.
she's a much more complete character now.
I
She doesn't
agree.
have to rely on down forward one as much.
And I think, for the sake of the character design and the game, I think that's a very, very good thing.
I agree.
I like the buff she got and I like the nerf she got. So well done.
Yeah,
to the balancing
they were
team.
all very healthy changes because
Exactly.
they not only make the characters better, but they make her more appealing to the
Quality
viewers.
of life changes.
Yeah, of
basically.
course.
And here we go. Oh, running to the start of the match.
Very good start here by Lazy Dave.
And now
Forward
we've got
three plus
we've
frames
got a bit
into
of-
AFP.
We've got a bit of neutral here. I mean, Ling doing her dance as always, but no one's really got the upper hand here.
And Dave's been telling me that he's been working a lot on his movements, backdash in particular, because he was quite uncomfortable doing it before, but now he's getting better at it. And I see in this matchup.
And we see a counter hit while standing 2 get Kazumi
Yeah. Oh,
down
nice.
for 1-2. It still does track to a certain extent.
He could have actually sidestepped and got a full combo to the other wall. Back turn hits.
Nice while standing.
While rising
nice
forward
while
there.
standing 4 from Yiggs.
Very strong start here by Tom. Sorry, Yiggs.
And so taking the first round, let's see if that changes. Nice.
Very
Well,
good
at
block
least he
there.
blocked it.
Yeah,
At
no
least he
launch
blocked
though.
it.
That is very bad on block. Nice, hits him out of there. No conversion. Could have done down forward 1 to back forward 2 on 4. Down forward 1 here. Something I've noticed with Giggs is he doesn't like to attack after down forward 1, regardless of how many times you do it, simply because he's scared of the second hit and Xiaoyu gets a knockdown from a 1 rising forward. So I think he
true,
he
that's
favors knockdown rather than going for pressure after down forward 1. Good comeback here by Dave. Takes it
It is one
convincingly.
apiece, yeah.
Had 70% health left. Very strong there. Down forward 1. There we go with that crush.
Look at the AOP 2-1 there. Of course, AOP, one of Ling's most prominent tools, going under that mid poke.
Another thing that just went on to a low-hitting mid. Oh, it's not really a low-hitting mid, but it's a hop kick.
I'm surprised that didn't.
Oh, drops it. I don't know what he's got. Maybe he's going for a down back 1. Stifles the rage drive. That it move is minus 13.
Down 4. Yeah. Down 4. Many a tournament has been won and lost by that. Down 1, down 4 too. So we've got a 2-1 lead from Yiggs here, and they've got counter hit sidestep 4.
Yeah. Full
No.
combo. Oh, good wall carry there. What is he doing? He doesn't finish it.
He's going for a mix-up because if you do Hypnotist, it's plus 24. If you do 3 steps,
Yeah.
so if he techs, it's tech trap.
Oh, okay. I
You get
see. I
free-
didn't know
You get
that.
a free resplat, basically.
Dave went for the 3-1 thinking Yiggs was going to duck the 3-2. Doesn't get rewarded for it. 3-1 is minus 13. Nice strong start here by Dave. Good block. No punish. The move is quite punish at minus 11 on block.
Random rage art? No.
Back 2. He does have rage drive. Ling very scary when she has rage.
Nice. He feints the rage drive.
Yes.
He knew.
It's
Dave,
a
Dave
50-50
knew.
and he guessed incorrectly. And the rage drive comes out.
And there we go. The mix-up, the mind games.
This is loser's bracket, so the winner does go home.
That was an excellent mind game from Yiggs
Yes.
there. Of course, delaying their RDS4 and then going straight to the low on wake up.
See, not only is the rage drive itself very strong, but the mind game it causes and the way it makes your opponent think is strong in itself. It's a reason why it's one of the better ones
Exactly,
in the game.
and you don't have to use it. The fact that it's there instills the
Yeah,
fear
of
in your
course.
opponent, and that is why exactly right. It's one of the best rage drives in the game.
Nice throw break there by Lazy Dave. Floats him out of the forward 4 with the jab. Gets it. Can he get a decent wall combo? Goes for the down 2 for good Oki. Back 4. That's minus 13. No punish.
Oh,
Gets him on
that's
the
gonna be big
back.
damage. No, okay.
Oh, interesting float there on the back turn opponent.
Oh, no break on the throw.
Yeah.
Down 4 is guaranteed after that, I believe.
Oh, no conversion from the float. Running 2. Goes for the mid
That is
option.
plus 2 on block.
Both players in rage. No duck on that. Down 4-1 to keep him out. Down 3.
Oh,
Up 4,
and
3 plus
shooting
4.
up.
Tiger comes out. Jabs him out of it and ends the round.
Oh, and Yiggs there.
Very good patience there by Lazy Dave. Going for the safe jab just to float him out and end the round. Hop kick. That is the correct punish. Link cannot do anything after that. Willie game to the wall. And he does. Running 2. Just whiffs. Too low on the ball and too far away.
Nice punish on the wall stand. Down for 1-2.
Doesn't fuzzy guard correctly. Gets hit with the mid option. Goes for Oki. Spring kick. Another thing Xiaoyus do is when you do spring kick, they AOP, so you go over and they get guaranteed back turn 4.
Exactly right.
It's a strong setup, and Yiggs is known for using it every now and again. Or gets him on the back, turns back straight. Hop kick comes out. This might be able to close it out. Does Kazumi have enough damage? Oh,
No, she
goes for
doesn't.
Oki.
She goes for the Oki. She has to.
He has rage. Is he going to do rage drive?
Is
Go-
he gonna?
Oh, rage heart comes
Oh,
out.
no,
It's all hit.
no.
Oh.
Didn't bite there, and Lazy
Yeah.
Dave knowing not to bite after running through.
I don't know if that was a good decision because running through is plus on block.
It is. I don't think it was a good decision, but that's okay. You know, when you're playing in top 8 tournament like this, your nerves get the better of you.
Yeah,
And your
but-
decisions sometimes. Yeah. Oh, they punished that. Oh,
No
unlucky,
punish.
Unlucky. There.
The pressure's getting to him after losing the first match. Lazy Dave's come back convincingly, taking 2 rounds straight. Kazumi very close to rage now. So is Xiao Yu. Hits him with the blade down 2 after the 1. Nice punish on the AOP 4 till the 3. Just spacing each other out. Or feeding each other out rather. 1+2, nice block there. AOP,
Nice
very
parry.
nice low parry.
Nice parry on that scissors.
Nice.
And brings him downstairs.
Might not be able to kill. No. Nice. No, it doesn't fall for the mid. Floats him out. Dave should take this. 3 rounds straight by Lazy Dave. Well done. Good
One
comeback.
apiece, and it is best of 3 until top 4. Best of 3 until top 4.
I believe like the pressure might be getting to Yiggs. He lost that like flat. He didn't show any signs of life. Every time he had rage, he wasn't using
Perhaps
it like he did at
it's
the start.
Lazy Dave adapting to you know how Yiggs plays wing.
Perhaps no break on the 1+2 throw. Good homing move there. That is a high.
Oh, nice break on the
yeah.
2 throw. Yeah.
We were actually when him and I were practicing. That's one of the things we went over. Like if you
have
don't
to
break
hold-
that, what do you do? How do you deal with it? And if you break it, what are you gonna do after? So it looks like it's paid off for him. Good spacing here by Lazy Dave. Forward, 2 comes out.
Nice block on that though. Oh, was
Delay.
that 1-2 delayed? Punish. No, up 4-2. Yeah, he
Up 4-2
always does
comes
that.
out.
Always does that.
It's a setup I actually taught him. Very good work here by Lazy Dave. Looking very strong in this set so far. Nice patience there by Yiggs. Gets the punish and gets the K&D. AOP fall to the 3. Goes for the mid option with
And
down
again,
for
good punish while
2-1.
standing.
Nice.
Okay, so again, we see a whiff down 4, but not punished there by Yiggs.
Do you think Yiggs is actually doing the forward on purpose? I don't know many shy players that use that move.
4-4-4. I think he is because he's like a quick range closer basically.
Okay.
So he's getting in and doing damage at the same time.
So
And
Yiggs,
safe on block.
yeah,
too.
Yiggs takes that round, trying to make a comeback. Nice counter hit down back 4. They're guaranteed down 2. Xiao Yu close to the
4-2.
wall. Okay, in the center of the stage. Dave
Oh.
behind him has a wall break.
And a whiffed hop kick there, but nice punishment by Yiggs.
Yeah, maybe expecting a root kick. Wanted to punish it. Gets the counter hit while rising 2.
And can it while staying 2, of course.
Oh, goes for Oki.
Oh,
Oh, nice break there.
running 2 doesn't. It does punish Mark.
Caught him, Ducky. This should be big damage. Oh, decided to go for a suboptimal combo. I think he could have killed. Gets the back
Wow,
tilt
gets the
throw.
back throw. And Lazy Dave at match point here.
1 round away from eliminating Yiggs. This is losers bracket. Down 4 into
Oh,
AOP. Very good
AOP.
crush properties there.
So AOP is still, of course, very good, but of course it's not the be-all and end-all of Ling. It doesn't avoid everything anymore.
Okay, so the reason why Lazy Dave is using that weird move, that back through with Kazumi, is because that move is actually one of her longest range moves. But it's very bad. Like, it doesn't do much damage. It's bad on block.
I see,
But it
okay.
reaches Xiao Yu after she does forward 3. Even on block. So it's really good for that purpose. Okay, so Lazy Dave is back to the wall. Works his way out with the 1-1-2. Now Xiao Yu at the wall. Homing move is blocked. Good block there by Yiggs. Floats him out. Can he get a full conversion? No, unfortunately not. Maybe Xiao
Unfortunately
Yu
not.
can't do much better. Down for 1.
Oh,
And
that's
gets him with the
4-2.
Tiger Upper. Can he close it out? It looks like he will. No drop on the combo, and he does. Yiggs is going home. Well done to Lazy Dave, and a valiant effort from everyone.
And out for 2 there. That was a. Those were quite gutsy up 4-2s, but they both hit. So you know they were really, really good. Really good crush moves there.
Lazy Dave still in this, progresses further in the losers bracket. I think he still has to go through 1 more match before he makes it top 4.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes. Because he's guaranteed 5th now.
Yes.
Exactly. So now we have the last losers semi bracket. Crow Cop
Congratulations, Lazy Dave. He advances.
got Crow Cop coming
We
up
have
to
Crow
the
Cop
station.
versus Aiken.
Another one of my
Sydney
good friends,
versus
a Sydney
Melbourne.
native, Crow Cop on P1. The crowd is actually so hyped right now for this.
As you can see in the cameras there, we've got Aiken coming up on 2P. I wonder if Krokop's gonna toss for 2P. He had to just avoid Aiken having that advantage. You know.
Oh, but Ryan does have 4-4-2, this throw, which does change sides.
True.
Not on break though. I don't think it changes on break. I can't be sure.
No, it changes on break,
Okay, so
but
yeah.
it doesn't change on hit, does it?
I don't know exactly. Because
It definitely
the
changed on
Crocop, but
break.
he was telling me. If it does, like, that's still really good.
You know, it's kind of a funny thing, isn't it? Like, part of the tournament preparation for against Aiken is what throws switch sides, right?
How do you get him to the other
How do you
side?
get him to 1P? And how do you keep him on 1P, right?
I remember a while ago he was versing Brown Man, which is a law player, and Brown Man would start every round with slide, just to get to the other side, and eventually,
Killing me here.
when Aiken picked up on it, he'd start with like the slide motion into our Rising 2.
So you have these weird mix-ups which don't really apply to anyone else.
Yeah,
but
the mind games only work on
they
Aiken.
work on Aiken because you just want him on that 1P side, which is
And he
really-
values the 2P side so much that he wasn't breaking throws on purpose
Yeah,
yesterday.
he-
For example, Lars's
Yeah.
Shining Wizard.
Yeah,
That switches sides on hit.
on block.
On
On
hit.
break, sorry.
On break?
Break.
Are you sure?
Yes, only on break.
Oh, I see.
So he took the damage.
Oh, okay, yes, okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. So he didn't break it on purpose, so he stays on the same
So
side.
he took 40 damage on purpose.
Yes. That's
Just
how much
so-
he values it.
Let's repeat that. Let's just get that sink in. So he took 40 damage on purpose to stay on 2P. Like,
Yes.
and in the corner. That's that's some next level tech. That's the
Alright.
next level mind game.
So
Okay,
we-
we're just about to start here. Aiken got his 2P side. I don't even think they flipped for it.
No, we're in Devil's Pit. And we got Brian versus Kazuya. Yesterday, Crocop had a really good match against Saint. He actually took him to he actually took one match off him, and it came close in the last match.
Yeah, well, it was a nail biter of a set that Saint, of course,
Yep.
having the experience that he has, and it was a nice punish there.
Very good duck on the
Crocop
electric.
is really reactionary here, which sometimes can be a bad thing.
Very good slash kick there. Doesn't convert to combo. Still gets decent damage. That was quite interesting the way he floated back on.
That's actually launch. He could have launched that, but I guess not confident in his ability to electric, even though he is on 2P.
Maybe he just wasn't ready.
Yeah, possibly not.
Yeah. Down to his last pixel of HP. Has rage. What's he gonna do?
it's Hell
Hell
Sweep.
Sweep comes out.
He's
Will we
gonna-
see a
he's
rage
gonna
drive?
Rage drive. Oh, nice.
Very good guess on the 50-50. Might have been expecting the rage drive and said he might do the low, so I'm gonna
And
block.
again, the fact that it's there is a mind game in itself.
Yeah.
And we see a 3+4 counter hit there.
He didn't go for the instant spin with the forward 3, the hold.
Oh,
Yeah,
the low
No.
kick.
3 plus 1, 2,
4, 3
forward,
hold. Yeah, yeah.
for max damage. I guess he wanted
Do
to
the
extend the
wall
combo for wall
Yeah,
carry.
wall
Yeah.
carry.
Oh no! I think he
that's-
went for jet up, but didn't
Nah,
get the
he
right
did, he
input.
did, yeah.
So Kazuya very close to 1%, very close to the last picks of HP once again, and Crocop has a healthy lead. Takes it with the down back 3.
That's down back 3 there.
Crowd is cheering for their boy Crocop. Well, I should say that Aiken is actually the hometown
Aiken
boy.
is- Aiken
He's
is-
from Melbourne.
But he lived in Sydney for about 10 years. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So he played for Sydney, but now he's one of the Melbourne boys.
Yeah.
And we see Aiken getting 50% in this third round. Now we've got Crocop, of course, still very much in control with that new move there
Okay.
with Brian.
So a very common setup Aiken does is forward 3 into back 1+2.
It is
And
safe
that,
as well.
yes, and that maybe he prepared for it with that because that hit him out of it and he got a counter, he got a full combo, and with that he'll be able to close it out here perhaps, and he does. 3 straight rounds, very convincing by Crocop.
There we go. Now we've got a convincing first match from Crocop. Of course, Aiken having his 2P side does not opt to switch.
Alright, so we're straight back into it. Still in Devil's Pit. Forward 3 comes out. Very good move with Brian. Can hit launcher.
Oh, of
Down
course.
4-2 for pressure. Stifles the electric. What does Aiken do to come back? Nice, gets on the back
Nice
10.
back 10, 1, 2, 4, 3.
Hell sweep.
Oh, he
Can
gets
get more
a wall.
damage? And he does.
1+2.
Yeah, 5
Nice.
hits on the wall. A Kazuya thing. Very cool.
Oh,
No punish on the down back 4. Yeah, just coming back. Gets a 4-3. Finally gets a round off Crocop. Can he use this momentum to finish off the match?
Yeah, and Aiken is getting a good momentum. You see the micro duck there from Crocop.
Yep. Nice side step 4. Oh, wow, it whiffed. That was quite interesting. He did side step 3 and it hit him, and then he dashed it down forward 1-4 and the forward.
Oh wow, that's certainly, I've never seen that happen. Actually.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen. Gets a counter hit 4.
And again, now Aiken is 2 rounds up.
Yes.
Now let's see, is this a complete 180?
Crocop playing a lot more defensively, giving Aiken a lot more time to do his own thing. Oh, no guarantee. No follow up with the 4-4-2. Sorry.
Guaranteed 4-4-2, but that's okay. perhaps wasn't expecting that to hit. I can't hit either.
Also, Brian doesn't get the greatest punish on the down forward 2. He only gets jabs.
I see.
Yeah.
It is minus 12. And, well, I guess 2-3 is his best punish. Isn't
Yeah,
it? 2-3.
but it doesn't really. I think it's minus on the hit too. It is. Yeah.
Interesting, interesting.
So most days do 1-4.
Just get those plus frames.
Yeah.
And back one.
Two. Oh, sorry, back 1. Nice block there. Launches the hell sweep and takes the round.
And Crocop here potentially is going to come back and win second match as well. And that is
Nice.
now minus 11, not minus 10 anymore.
Yeah.
And that from you get the difference between a while standing 4 punish and down 1.
It's really annoying against some characters like Leo who get a knockdown on
Oh
you.
my, yeah, the risk reward is so much.
Yeah, and like 40 something damage. Good start here by Crocop. He's only lost like a touch of health. Gets an electric. He altered his timing, did a slash kick, but without using the plus frames, he decided to realign with wave dash and got an electric. Another electric comes in. Goes for the rage drive. Is in devil form now. Got to go for the mid. The electric does become mid when he's in devil. Gets the hit confirm and closes it out. A quarter circle back 2-4. Very good job there by Crocop. We're in the final round. If Crocop, we're in the match point for Crocop. Hit confirms the machine gun series. Nice knockdown with the 1-on-2 from Kazuya there. Nice block, good
blocking that by
punish.
4 again. Crocop with his reactions there and good mind Yomi really.
Oh, nice. He reacted in time. He thought a hell sweep was coming out, and then he saw
micro
the 4-4-3
ducks, yes.
and micro ducks. Very good fuzzy guard. Oh, drops the combo. Aiken known for the counter hit down for 2 into electric. Aiken takes it.
Aiken taking the second match.
This
Now
is just what we wanted, a close match.
Exactly, and it's again down to the last match. I think most of the every single match apart from JDCR Insane has been a 2-1 win or a 2-1 loss.
Yes.
So here we go, the last match of this set.
Who do you think has the upper advantage going into this set now?
I have to say Crocop because I think he's more composed and he's more stable as a player.
Okay.
And Brian in his game is just insane. Like
Very good
look at
taunt
that.
cancel there. Oh, doesn't get the correct
it's
punish.
not just a taunt though. I mean, Brian himself is such a he's quite a even with nerfs in you know this current build. It's just really he's such an oppressive character.
A very strong character.
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of good safe moves that he can use for keep out as well as pressure. Just overall very solid, really good in this game, and we're happy that like Brian players can be happy with their character being a good character.
Yeah, exactly
Well,
right.
to be honest, every character is good in this game.
Yeah,
I
every
feel.
character is, even Gigas and Chloe, who
Yeah.
are notoriously, you know, noted to be low tier, are actually very good. And
Very
we see
good
a launch
punish
there on a Hell Sweep.
We actually had a lucky Chloe in top 16.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we had Rami playing lucky Chloe.
Of course. And just like
close
that,
out.
we've got Crocop up 2 rounds. Again, match point for Crocop.
2 rounds up, match point. Can he close it out? Will Aiken come back? He did so last time. Whiff on the while standing 1 there. That you can launch that with electric.
Yes, you have to dash.
Yeah.
You have to dash.
No, but that one didn't have much pushback. It
I
was very
see.
close.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
Minus 16 with big pushback there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice dark. on
Very good
that.
timing there. So from when I was talking to Crocop, he was saying he will try and fuzzy guard and sidestep left and block against Kazuya, and so far it's working out well. About to close it out here. Can Kazuya come back? He has 5% HP and he doesn't. Crocop takes it. That was loser's bracket, so we have to say goodbye to Aiken. He played valiantly and played very well.
But at the very least, he doesn't have far to go home. He's already in his hometown,
Yeah.
so you know he can rest easy to the after party, I guess. And now we're moving on to the next set of matches in top 8. Now, who do you think
These are the matches that will determine top 4, I believe.
they will decide top
Yes,
4?
yes, yes.
Well, the winners are guaranteed
Yeah.
top 4 at the most. So Saints guaranteed top
Yeah.
4, and Chandon was guaranteed top 4.
Yes.
Now we have to figure out who the other 2 are.
Yes. So what we have left is Lazy Dave,
JDCR
JDCR,
versus Lazy
Dion.
Dave.
Yes.
and I believe there's one more, if I'm not mistaken. No.
Crocop.
Oh yeah, Crocop.
Crocop,
Okay.
yeah.
So we have 6 left.
So Lazy Dave certainly hasn't been lazy all weekend, has he? He's
No.
certainly done his homework.
Of course.
And, especially with you
Yes.
playing Kazumi and coaching him. So he's not exactly living up to his name, which is probably a good thing.
This is the lose
And,
by quarter-final match.
We have Lazy Dave back on stream now, and we also have him versing
Guaranteed top
JDCR.
And that is one hell of a match, isn't it?
Yes. This is gonna be intense because when I was playing Kazumi against Saint the other day, he was able to play around like all my tools.
Yeah,
Like he knew exactly where to go when Kazumi was on certain frames. It's the, I want to see if JDCR has that in him too. Of course, everyone has a different playstyle and maybe wants to give up those frames. Like they'll understand what you want to do, but they'll approach it differently. And it's really good to see that and see how they play because, like I said, everyone has a different playstyle, and it's good to understand how players think in certain situations.
Yep.
This is how you get better as a player. Hopefully, Dave takes this as a good learning experience, but hopefully, we want to see him do well.
Oh, of course, and you know, we want to see him put on a good show, and I'm sure he will. You know, JDCR is, you know, he is good, but he's human, and certainly a few good reads can mean a lot, especially in a set like this.
And we're in the Mishima Dojo. This is hometown advantage for Kazumi. Isn't this the stage where she's in the trailer? She's sitting down there.
I think so.
I
think it's a flashback. But
I don't know exactly.
My mind could be.
Okay,
could
no, it's
be
not. No, it doesn't look like
playing
it.
tricks on me. So.
She's at like an altar or something in the trailer.
Oh really?
Something like that.
Okay, here we go. Nice down.
Oh, I know this is it. Okay, it is it.
It is. Okay, this is the stage already.
Yeah.
So we've got the down 2 side step. It is 0 and block, but the side step movement in that far is so good that.
Which move? Sorry.
Down 2 is 0 and block. Sorry, 0
on hit. Yeah.
But the movement in FR, of course, if you are standing forward and he sidesteps that, you can get launched. So it is a different game that you know, a lot of people that are more used to 7.0 are going to be playing.
That was very unfortunate. Dave got a very good low parry, but doesn't get the combo.
Hit is standing 4.
Not sure what he was going for with the standing 4.
Yeah, I thought we were down forward 1.
Maybe he just like fiddled around and hit the wrong button.
That was an excellent launch.
Forward 4 hits. While rising 1-3, back 2 comes out. Good pressure at the wall, drag it on. Try to sidestep with Dave just to keep aligned with him. No punish on the hop kick.
You have to keep it honest. I like that move, even though it didn't pay off. The hop kick.
Yeah.
Because basically you're making JDCR, you're conditioning JDCR. Okay, he will do the hop kick. You know, you're instilling that in JDCR's head, and perhaps what Dave can instill later on might help him in his set. We'll only have to see. Now again, a down 2 side step on hit.
For some reason, I think Dave was trying to attack after the block on the forward 2. It didn't pay off for it because he got hit with the up forward 4.
And you see that side step launch there. Excellent. Excellent movement from JDCR here.
Yeah, very strong start. Kazumi does have rage. Up forward 4 hits. It should close it out. It does 3 rounds straight. Very strong match there by JDCR. Dave's thinking of a stage select or a rematch. Let's see what he does. Dave does play other characters, but he's told me that he does not like to play any other characters anymore in tournament. He likes to stick with his Kazumi, and I agree with that decision. I think
like
you should
me,
stick to one character.
I agree. Well, especially at this, you know, this early in the game's lifespan, you want to learn the system as well as your character. You want to learn the game with as little, the least amount of variables as possible. So.
And he does go for a rematch. We're still in the Mishima Dojo. Can Dave make a comeback?
And again, JDCR, of course, you know, being a high-profile player, you know, has a lot of footage on him. I wonder if you know, any of the players here had studied any footage of
JDCR
or Saints before coming here. You know, you need, again, every advantage counts.
Gets a carry down forward 4. Gets a wall combo. Oh, probably a miss input. Expected a forward 1+2 grab. Kazumi does have rage. Is he going to do rage drive? Sidestepping with JDCR just to keep in line with him. Homing move comes out. Both players in rage. Oh, he was going for the 4-4-4-2. Down 2 ends the round. Good job by JDCR. Dave showing signs of life in this round. Got almost close to winning the round there.
Yeah. And again, JDCR is most large. I've personally played it myself, and his movement it's really insane. As you can see here, it's definitely on show for everyone. You know, with the micro side steps and the micro ducks, it's just he's really showing how you're meant to play this game. But again, just like that, we had Dragunov with JDCR up 2 rounds, and again, just like that,
very good sidestep on the forward 2.
Yeah,
and good combo there. The reads are coming out from JDCR. Up forward 3, gets him at the wall. 4-1, that does gel. You can't duck the second hit.
You cannot. Which is probably a good thing for the game. I mean, it's a 12-frame punish, but it doesn't knock down or anything like that. And again, Kazumi nearly on life support here.
JDCI doesn't have to take any risks with ducking.
No,
Kazumi's low pokes don't do that much damage, but they are quite good. We might see a fly 4-2 come out, but it is risky against JDCI. I was controlling the space, and he does 6 rounds straight. Unfortunately, Lazy Dave is out. That was losers bracket.
But that was, kind of not. I don't want to say expected, but when you fight a high-profile player like JCR Saint in this tournament, getting beaten is not. You can't be ashamed of that at all. For us, it's more of a learning experience.
Yeah, of
like
course.
You're saying.
And that was a very good showing for Lazy Dave, regardless of what the result was.
You can see him adapting to the side step by doing back 2.
Yes.
He was tracking him at the end, but then, of course, JDC adapted back, and obviously with a player with that much experience, he knows his options. He knows your options, perhaps more than you would know, and that's of course what we saw with 6 straight rounds.
All right.
So we've got Dion versus Crocop now.
Before we get into that, let me just show you guys. This is the trophy for Tekken 7 at BAM. Oh,
let's hold up. So there you go. Actually says,
look at that beauty.
that looks pretty good.
All right, so we do have Crocop versus Dion. Now, these two players have a lot of history, but I'm going to refer specifically to to last month, actually, where they were in the grand finals for a Sydney local tournament, and Crocop was in losers bracket, and he came back all the way to win, convincingly,
yes.
and it was Jack versus Bride. Dion has said countless times he doesn't like versing Bride with Jack.
He doesn't like. He said to me as well. He doesn't like fighting Crocop.
Yeah. Okay. So it might be Crocop.
Yeah. I think Crocop is really, really good.
He's very good in tournament. He understands how to play in certain situations, how to come back from a losing deficit.
He knows a lot about. I think if I could describe him in I guess 2 or 3 words, he's a textbook player. In
Very solid.
Yeah. But sometimes knowing that if someone plays absolute ham and crazy, that's the exact opposite of Yomi. But Dion's not like that, so I'm sure we'll be in for a very close and insane.
We're in Brimstone and Fire. Now, is it just me, or was this stage called Hellfire and Brimstone before?
It's the same stage, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
but so they just changed the name.
No,
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I just think it's more red,
Yeah.
That's possibly why. 4-4-1, and again, to start off the match.
Yeah. Crocop has expressed that he gets hit with forward 1 a lot of times by mistake because he doesn't backdash cancel properly. Because Brian does have a sway.
Of course.
And
I see.
And you can't always be 100% consistent with that. Like, everyone makes execution errors. Alright, so good start by Dion. Very strong right here. This is losers bracket, so we're going to see one of these guys go home. Forward 1, nice block there. No punish. Oh, he might have went for the jet up. I saw a 2. Maybe a bit late there.
Crazy. That would have been insane if you got the jet up.
Yeah, it was the first time you saw it. Just ready for it. Gets counted.
Nice trade, and he gets the launch, of course, with the 4-3
in favor of Crocop.
Of course.
Oh, he backdashed. He did down forward 1 and he backdashed after the first one. Get it out of harm's way.
It doesn't always work.
Yeah.
If the down forward 1 does hit very far away, then backdash on a delay down forward 1 does actually.
Like on that circumstance.
Exactly. And Dion showed that very well.
Alright, so Brian did rage. One of the better rage drives in the game. We're going to see it come out or what? Oh, hit confirms the Korsok back 2-4. Unfortunately, he whiffed the soccer kick. Dion able to close it out.
A nice 2-1 finish. And just like that, we see Dion 2 rounds up in the first match of this set. And just like that again. Like in the first 10 or so seconds. We've got 10% life on Crocop.
A tool that Crocop has been using very well against Jack players in the past is Orbital, and I haven't seen one this whole match yet.
Oh, I actually did see the one, but I think he did while standing 2-1, tried to orbital the while standing 2.
Oh, okay.
But he did the 1 and it hit him down.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but that move, I think he should be using it more, especially for keep out.
Yeah. Orbital
maybe
very
he
good.
expects Jack to come in with the forward 1 or the forward 1 plus 2. Because it does have deceptive range, even if you just do up forward instead of up forward.
Of course, yeah.
And very good evasive properties.
And of course, with the ruling here, the loser can pick a stage. It's not always random. Now, we see Crocop picking an infinite stage here. Now, what do you think has caused this pick? What do you think is going through his head right now?
So it might not have been something that's happened so far, but he might be worried about Jack's war game and pressure. Maybe he doesn't want to deal with it. So right now he's just trying to get in the comfort zone. Maybe thinks he can outmaneuver Dion with his movement and just his sheer understanding of this matchup here, knowing where to be in the right place in the stage and not restricted by walls.
I
Nice
see what you
patience.
mean.
They get to punish on the down 2-on-2.
2-on-2, yeah. Minus 12, of course. Minus 13, maybe. Now, again, we don't really see. Oh, just as I say that, we don't really see Crocop taking advantage of.
Yeah, very good break on the Volcano Buster, as it's called there. Interesting name. Slash kick, plus frames coming out. Back one. Nice sidestep block there.
That's a good punish, though. You want to get something.
Yeah. Brian does get jet up at
He
forward.
does. Minus 14, that's correct. And in this case, do you think Crocop will be playing the mid-range game more, or do you think he'll be a range 0 or range 1?
I think he would want to play out further to force a forward 1+2 or a forward 1-2,
yeah.
or to make Dion approach him and try and assert pressure, and maybe he can keep out with orbital or like forward 2, stifling a move with his power crush. So yeah. But nice block there, gets the Y-Rising 1, huge damage from Jack. Oh, goes for Oki instead,
And does
sidestep
Snake
1.
Edge, again, a move not really used much in tournament play, or high level play at all.
I honestly think it was a miss input because I saw his reaction to it.
He's like, he didn't
Yeah.
want that.
Crocop not happy with that. Dion on match point right now. Nice low parry there on the down back 1. Gets a good combo, decent conversion here.
Nice block on the Corsical back 3 there, and a debugger.
No reaction there on the debug. Gets it with another low. 4-4-3 plus frames coming.
Oh, 4-1+2, 1+2.
Very close to ended it. Brian in rage. Can he make a comeback?
Oh, that's a mid-high.
Usually when Crocop is close to the end of the round, he likes to space
That's
out and do quarter circle back 2-4. And unfortunately, he can't. 6 rounds straight to Dion.
Wow, that was convincing as hell. Like, I mean, I don't think that did justice to how good Crocop is. Perhaps it was nerves, but essentially, from experience, Crocop is one of the better players in the country as well. He may not be top 2,
Dion.
but he's definitely in the top 5.
Yes,
Now
for
for the
sure.
winners finals match, Saint versus
And
Naveed.
NY.
Okay.
We have
This
Saint
is
versus-
best of 5.
Oh yeah, that's right. Top 4 is all best of 5. So we're in for a bit of a
And
longer
this
set.
is a top 4 match. This is best of 5 games.
Just as
So you have to win 3 games to qualify.
So I think we're gonna have a run back of Jack versus Dragunov. Do you
Yes,
think?
we've had a lot of Jack versus
Yeah,
Dragunov
we have
today.
a lot of that. We have a lot of Jack
Yeah,
actually.
interestingly enough, a lot of people were saying that in the American tournament, far round 20, there were a lot of Jack plays and a lot of Ling plays.
players, yes.
We don't have that many Ling plays, we have some, but we have a lot of Jack plays, especially in this top 16. It's just not only the players themselves playing really well, but Jack is, like I said earlier on the stream, is a very good tournament character.
Exactly, and Jack is a solid pick. I mean, in 7.0 he was very good. Then he's lackluster, but now he's good where he is in the meta. And are they flipping for sides?
Yeah, they're flipping for the side. Saint seems to favor one side. I'm not sure which one it is.
Okay, right. So Saint, I wonder who won that. But Saint is on 2P.
If I remember correctly, in the global championship when he was versing Chanel in the finals, he was playing on 1P. So maybe he wanted 1P. Maybe that's his preferred side. Ended up losing the coin flip, and now he's on 2P.
Now he's on 2P, yeah, perhaps. It's all at 50-50.
A lot of 50-50 in Tekken, even the coin flip.
Even the coin flip before the match actually starts. How do you think this is going to actually go out? How do you think that this match
Okay,
is actually going to play
this
out
is
here?
very difficult to call. Obviously, Saint has a lot of Dragunov knowledge. He
course,
plays
of course.
Dragunov. I think it's his highest ranked character in the arcades.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, and he plays him every time I watch his stream. He's playing Dragunov more so than Jay. So of course he knows the character, and he was playing Navid a lot over these past 2 days. But at the same time, Navid is a very good player, very good at adapting, and obviously very good at tournament. He's won the national tournament in Australia, and he also places highly in almost all the tournaments we have. So I think it's going to be very close, but I would like to see Navid win, mainly because he's the underdog, and I like to cheer for the underdog.
And he's doing it for Melbourne, right?
Yes,
He's
of
doing it
course,
for
the
Melbourne,
hometown hero.
And we love Saint and all, and we love JDCR, but it's good to again, like you're saying, cheer for the underdog.
It's healthy for the community.
Exactly, and a lot of up and comers, they watch the events like these and they come to these events, and every one of us had to start from somewhere. So it's certainly again, like you said, healthy for competition, healthy for the community to do that. Now I'm not exactly sure what's happening. I think Saint's fixing his stick.
Yeah.
Or
It's always really nice to see how well local talent does against like these international superstars.
exactly. It is kind of a test we put ourselves under, isn't it?
Yes.
It's kind of a healthy it levels us up as well.
Yeah, yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, and gives us the exposure.
Because our scene doesn't have that much exposure, especially like to international players. But when we get them, we're very pleased. We can train against them. We can learn from them. Actually, a few years ago, there was a Korean player that lived in Sydney by the name of Gypsy. Have you heard of him?
Of course,
Yeah.
I know Gypsy, yes.
He now lives back in Korea, but he was one of the best Capos player in all of Korea during Tekken 6. He even beat Knee and Saint in death matches back then. He was ranked Tekken Lord in Tekken Tag 2. You can't find much footage of him in Tekken Tag 2 because he didn't play that much because he was living in Australia for that time. But he's still a very strong player, and we learned a lot from him. So that's why we have a lot of these players that are pretty strong overall. But we have lost a lot of our good players over time due to like personal lives. We also have these strong players like Chan Denwai, Dion, Prokop, and even some of the players that didn't make top 8.
Yeah, top 16 was like us, right? That's why I wanted the mic, and that's why these guys are actually playing over there. So, but hopefully, again, you know, we can only grow from here.
All right, so another Jack versus Dragunov match. In Violet's distance, I really like this stage. I like the distance between walls.
I agree. It's very pronounced. I think you know where you are.
Yeah.
Like they're really good reference points here.
And it's a squared stage, so there's like no tricky walls.
Rectangle. Yeah. No. It's very no rough edges or anything like that.
Yeah.
Nice parry on the down back one. He's gonna bring him to the wall. Nice.
Oh, goes.
Oh.
I've seen this boy. He does down. Oh, this is a 50-50. Oh my
wow,
god!
okay.
I don't know what that was.
That was some next level Yomi.
Usually when he does key charge, he does at the wall down 4-1-3. That's all guaranteed as a wall split.
I see.
But I haven't seen that one before. Maybe Saint's seen all of this before. That's why he didn't react to it in the way that Chan Denwai expected him to. Jack now in rage, down 2 here.
Oh, no, that's a rage art.
Very good patience there by Navid.
It takes a first round against Saint. That was quite a good round. Oh,
Starts with the sway back 2. Oh, it's not really a sway back 2.
it's circle back to yeah. But that's okay. It is minus 15. But lucky for him, he got jabbed out of it. Oh, and nice parry on the full crouch down back one.
Right to realign himself to get the full combo.
The full wall carry as well.
Yeah.
But unfortunate there. Oh, nice 1-2-1 counter hit. Down 2. Oh, and forward 2 from Jack there with the 4-4-4-4.
That did a lot of damage with the addition of rage. Gets the quarter circle forward 1. Takes the second round.
And Chan and White 2 rounds up in the first match against Saint.
Very strong start here for Chan and Y. Nice sidestep there. No duck on the down back 2.
Oh, wow.
Gets him with the delay 2-1-2.
2-1-2, of course.
What's he gonna go for? Goes for
He's going for the damage. He's going for
3 plus strength.
okay.
Back 2 on
that's
block
right.
is plus 5.
Yeah, it is
Very
plus
strong
1.
move. And it's a mid and to wall splash. Very strong move for Jack at the wall.
It's an amazing move. Nice interrupting the delay there.
You
He
don't
could've
see
got
that
launched
streak
there.
often.
No, because
Yeah.
it's not very good.
And I think almost all the hits are launch punishable.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Every single hit is launch punishable. 1+2 break. Nice. Oh, wow. 1+2.
Oh, missed this the big
Nice.
excellent
Well
punish.
standing
He has rage. He might be able to end it. Back 1+2 comes out. Last number of L.
Nice
and takes
running
the
too.
first match against Saint.
Excellent running to, and the crowd goes wild, backing the underdog in this matchup. And now, Chan was showing that we really came here to play, didn't we?
He's playing out of his mind.
And that was quite a convincing match
Yes,
as well.
he took it 3-1 and gets close up 4-1.
1 sidestep, course of 4-1 there.
Oh, it misses just for Jack, maybe because of the short legs. He does have a large upper body though.
He does indeed.
You don't really get
trade.
many character-specific combos on Jack in this game like you did in Tekken Tag 2.
No, that's right.
Yeah, but you still do on Bears apparently.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Nice
Does,
parry.
can he close it out? He does have rage. Will this be a repeat of last time?
He's saving the rage.
Oh!
No.
And that reaction.
Oh!
And the punish! Champion White going off!
Oh my god, and the crowd loved that. Loved the down back 3-1+2.
Somebody clipped that. That was beautiful.
That
And he
was
recovered
excellent.
just in time to punish the rage out with the forward 1+2.
And that is a new addition. You can cancel the down back 3-1+2
Yeah.
grab now. I don't know.
No break by Saint. Very good OP off of this grab. Forward 4, nice block. Up forward 4.
Oh, down
Gets him with down
forward
forward 2. Jack does have rage. Will he do a combo into a 50-50 with the debugger?
I don't think he will. He's going for a mid.
Oh, goes for a grab. Walks his way out of there with the dead man crawl, I believe it's called. Nice break as well, and takes it. Chad that one with the up forward
And
four.
why? 2 rounds up in a second match. And this is, he is playing out of his mind, and the crowd is loving it. The
Nice
crowd is
break
behind
there.
him.
Caught him ducking,
Nice
gets him with the down
launch.
forward 2. Gets him to the wall. What do you get for the 1-3-2? No, he doesn't. Back 1+2 rather. Plus frames again. Nice throw break by Sage. Chand and Y doing a lot of 1-2-1 after
That's a throw break,
Yeah,
correct.
trying to hit
Yes,
it further.
trying to get the counter hit fish.
No punish on the get up 4. Could have gotten forward 2. Plus frame coming out from that mid. Nice
Nice up
ducking
forward
again.
4 there.
I actually don't believe how well Chand and Y is playing. No duck by Saint. Jack in rage. Can Chand and Y close it out? Gets
Oh, wow, takes 3 rounds.
3.
3 rounds.
3 rounds straight against
Right.
Saint.
And look at the crowd. The crowd is going crazy. And it's not over yet. It is top 4. But we see Chan and Y going to 2-0 up. This
So convincingly.
So
Could this
convincing.
be what he was talking about? The matchup against Dragunov?
Possibly, quite
Will
possibly.
we see a character change? He's discussing over with JDC. I've seen what's going to happen.
Oh, is this a no coaching tournament? I don't think it is. So then they're well and truly within their rights.
I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. Will we see a character change? Will we see a stage select?
I think JDC are just telling him to get good.
Yeah, because he needs to calm down and regather his thoughts. Because right now Chandan is in his mind.
Yeah, and he's really got him flustered. Like, look at his facial expression there. He's not happy with the way he's playing. Maybe he wasn't expecting such a performance from someone who's not Korean. I have to say, you know,
And he
like,
just wait character select.
Are we looking at a Bob pick? Perhaps a Bob pick will be.
Is it going to be a Dragunov mirror?
Oh, I would love to see it. Well, actually, I wouldn't love to see that because, well, it's not a bad mirror, but it's better than Jack mirror.
No one wants to see a Jack
No
mirror.
one wants to see a Jack mirror. Well, now let's see who Saint picks.
Oh, this is what this. If it was Shaheen, this is his main character.
Yes,
Tekken
it is his main character in
7.0. Sorry.
That's correct. And he did a lot with Shaheen. He was very high ranked in Korea, but now he's of course moved away from Shaheen with the changes. I still plays him from
Yeah,
time to
I was versing Shaheen yesterday. Oh, sorry, the day before.
I
For a
see,
good
I
like
see.
15 matches.
Naveed should know he gets to stick with Dragunov, but why would you change when you're doing so well, right?
No, he can't change.
Exactly. But like some international
And why would you change?
just some Japanese internationals in previous tournaments they don't know that you can't change when you win because in Japan apparently some rules are different in some tournaments. But again, the suspense is quite insane. Like we see Saint deep in thought. He's doing the thinking pose there.
Taking his time. He's allowed to. We want to see the best
Exactly.
match. We want him to be prepared for this match. Once again, this is winners finals. The winner of this does make it to the grand final, I believe.
Yes,
Yes.
the winners finals. So
Yes.
yes, the winner with 2 lives. 2 lives.
Yeah, 2
Alchemist.
lives. So this is a big win for Chad and Y if he can pull it through, and an even bigger win for Saint if he can come back from this deficit.
Wow. And as we've seen a lot of the greats come back from losers bracket and grand final to take the title. So it's not over yet, even if.
And he goes with Bob.
Like I was saying, the Bob pick is going to be interesting. Now it's do or die. Saint is stuck with Bob for the rest of the set, win or lose.
Yes.
And Shannon White still has the luxury of being 2 up.
And he's picking the stage. He picks Twilight Conflict.
Twilight.
He wants the balcony breaks.
It's actually a really good stage for every. Like it's a balanced stage
Yes.
for every character.
I like this stage because the top level is the walls are quite close
Yes,
to one another,
exactly.
and when you break the balcony, they expand. They're much further apart.
Yes.
Another good thing about this is a lot of characters get decent damage after the balcony break.
Yes.
I don't exactly know what Bob gets.
He gets. I don't know, but I know he can spike.
What would he spike with down 1?
Yes. Down for 1+2, but I don't know why you do that.
I think he did like do down 1 then back 3 if they don't get up.
Mixed up, yeah. 1+2, they're not broken. And just like that.
And we're straight into it here in the Twilight Conflict. I love this stage, as we just
unlucky.
said. Nice punish there on the Snake Edge by Dragunov. Will get him to the wall. This is close to the balcony break. He's on the right side for it. Up forward. Nice power crush there. Reacted timing.
That was kind of bad for Dragunov, but that's okay.
And that was the correct punish with the forward 2-3.
Yes.
And with that, he'll be able to close it out. Takes the first round.
Is this a smart choice from Saint? I think it is at the moment.
It could have been. It could also be that Chand NY needs time to adapt to the Bob pick because we don't have many Bob players in Australia.
Because we don't actually, of course.
We don't have a Bob main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah. So this is turned out to be a really good pick for Saint. Gets
Wow,
it perfect.
This is an insane pick. I I think what Naveed needs is some time to compose himself and think about the change in gameplay and character here.
Yep. Maybe if he ends up losing this, what I would suggest is maybe take your time and switch back to the old stage that you in.
Exactly. Or at least go random or something.
Yes.
Nice, of course. That's launch punishable.
Oh no, it's actually minus 12 now.
Oh really?
Yes, the power crush is minus 12. The one after the up forward 1+2 is still launch.
I see.
Gets the wall spot there. And can he close it out? Nice block. The hesitation does the last hit for insurance.
I think Naveed here should actually go to character select and at least take him out of his stage here. Yeah, exactly. And he does just that. Coaching from Fade in the background. Now, that Bob pick again, didn't surprise us that much because Saint did play Bob in Tag 2, but no Shaheen. You know, he's all made. He just went straight to Bob. So that was a very, very interesting set of events there.
So one of the Australian overlords of Tekken is discussing some strategies with Chad and Y.
And we've got the Australian Tekken FGC Hive Mind in the background there. You can see everyone cheering Naveed, aka Chan NY on. So hopefully home crowd advantage will kick in for him. Of course, you know, we love Saint and we love JCR, but it's always good to get cheese for the underdog.
And this isn't an interstate rivalry like we're used to. This is international rivalry.
Exactly right.
Two of the top players from each country in tournament play going at it.
It's
So far, we've had a great match, and I'm glad that Saint won that. I don't want it to be a steamroll. I wanted to see a close match. And he decided to change outfits. Will that pay off for him?
With the lime green. Punish that. No, that's not launch punishable. It's minus 12.
Oh, it's nice sidestep hop kick there by Saint. Gets into the wall, drops the combo. Didn't expect the wall to be so close. No break by Chan then Y. Oh, that doesn't hit grounded. Oh, well, of course it doesn't. Why would it? No duck on the 1-3. Does that jail? 1-3, it doesn't.
Dragnar?
No, Bob.
1-4.
Oh, sorry, 1-4, yeah.
No. Oh, 1 down 4 doesn't jail.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming 1-4 doesn't.
Gets into the wall, big damage.
Yes.
Dragunov does have rage. Will you go for the rage drive? Whiffs the back 4-3, expecting Bob to come in. Timing was a bit off. Unfortunately for Chad Del Y. Well played by Saint. Hop kick. No punish there. Gets into that 2.
1+2 not broken. Okay. Well,
That is the second throw that he hasn't broken this match. Oh, this set ever since Bob has been picked.
that's true. Oh no, that's very bad. Oh, that 14 frames. Wow, that's interesting. Launch, nice. Excellent launch there. Now, of course, he does have the high mix up in 4. Up 4, 1+2,
and most people do the 4 these days.
Because it is safe, but of course it is.
Yeah, and
high,
it's always
so
the
it is-
threat of the mid.
Exactly. So at least there's an option there. Now, again, Navi composing himself. Getting the 2 grab broken.
Dragunov 9 rage. Very good duck there by Saint.
That's
2 rounds straight.
That's okay. Now, we see a complete 180 here. Now we see Saint actually getting the upper hand in this match. Now, do you think it's the Bob unfamiliarity?
That was a very good duck because he saw him duck it after the 2-1 rising with 2-1. Yeah, I think Sage just has a lot of momentum in this match so far. As soon as he changed the Bob, he hasn't lost a single round. So that's been 5
exactly.
straight.
That's insane, right?
Yeah, he's been doing really well. So what I
That
think
is launch, but Bob can't launch that because he doesn't have a launch.
is that's probably the best punish you get.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
up forward 1+2 2. 1+2 1+2.
That's right, yeah, it
If
is.
it reaches, it should reach.
100%
Yeah.
reach.
Doesn't duck the second hit of the forward 4. Oh, sorry, forward 4-4.
4-4, yeah, that's right. Hell sweep. The first hell sweep we see coming out from Bob. Oh, that's not going to hit anything, is it?
It does hit! And this should be able to take it, I think.
And we see that
He does have a lot of health. Will is kill. Bah! Straight across the head.
Excellent.
Straight him flying. Finally takes a round off Saint's Bob. Nice. Caught him trying to advance. Gets a get up 3. Gets a combo off of it. Goes for Oki. Oh, that was a Tekken Tag 2 Oki setup. Where you get to the other side and do the back turn low.
Oh,
Nice break there by
on the
Saint.
tackle. 4-4-2, of course, that is a high. No, that's minus 14.
Nice
That's
punish
very
there.
crazy.
Oh,
no,
power
that's
crush.
bad
Doesn't
as
get
well.
the 4-2-3 on that because it's minus 12. Nice sidestep block.
Nice block by Saint, though. That's excellent block.
Very good
Naveed, now, is he running out of options here, or is he going to take a few minutes to...
Ties it up at 2-2. This
Couch
is
Select.
the last match of this winners finals. The winner does advance to the grand finals. So this is a huge match right
There's a
now.
lot riding on his
What
potentially.
do you think is going through Navid's Chan Den Y's mind right now?
I think if that was me, I would want to, as quickly as I can, figure out why I lost or how I lost, right? And I mean, apart from Saint is playing better or I don't know, I'm not used to this. You have to, in tournament, in situations like this, you have to recognize as quickly as possible what you're doing wrong to you know, kind of rectify this mistake, because there's only one match left, right?
Yes.
And you don't have a lot of,
Yeah.
you only have 2 rounds to spare potentially.
And this is the match where if you have any leftover tech or any kind of conditioning that you've left until this point, this is where you throw it all out there. Of course, it's kind of difficult because Saint changed characters, so it kind of resets that whole conditioning that Saint had. But that should be working in Shandel favor, but it hasn't so far.
And the crowd doing a spirit bomb, putting all the energy to Naveed. And that down forward 3 mix-up is not a mix-up. He's only got low and highs.
Yeah.
So you can duck every single option there.
You don't see that move often though.
No, because it's technically not
It's
very
very
good.
bad.
Oh, just like that.
Seven
Bob
gold
Saint's
letters.
First round at Saint. He's looking good here.
Chanda and Y, not sure if we've noticed this, but he changed back to the
the
army
jacket,
outfit.
yeah,
Or I don't know what the name of the outfit is, but the new one.
Oh,
Nice break there by
on
Saint.
that. But yeah, and Saint, of course,
On point with the throw breaks.
100% on point. I don't think he's been. Oh, he has been.
He has been thrown a couple of times, but not recently. He's been breaking all of them now. No 4 hit. Maybe he was going for the forward 2.
Wow,
Nice counter hit there.
that was a good down forward 2 counter hit set up by Saint.
Interesting combo. Maybe just one maximum war carry.
I think he did.
Nice
Nice
duck
launch
there.
on that. Perfect. He saved. Oh, it's unfortunate. Oh,
That was very
gave us a heart attack there.
That was very questionable, but he takes it out in the end. Ties it up at 1-1.
Oh my God, Naveed is he's going ham. He's
Yeah,
going crazy.
very,
now.
very good read there by Saint.
And very risky that course back 2 there. Of course,
Yeah.
it is punishable on block, launch punishable,
That is
and
punishable too.
yeah, that's right.
Can Dragonov's 4 up to 1 frame too slow, I believe.
For 1+2?
Yeah.
No, that's 17,
That moves next 17?
15.
Yeah, I know,
wait.
that's what I meant. It's not fast enough to punish
Oh, right,
Bobson.
right.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay. So, Saint on match point.
Here we go. And again, like I was saying, you only have 2 rounds to spare, and Naveed is do or die.
Oh, the delayed hell sweep. He did it at the end of the crouch too.
And nice. Just put chipping away at Saint.
No conversion there. Breaks,
Nice
breaks
break on the
crowd.
throw.
Yeah. Shandon One needs to do a lot to come back, but he can do it. If anyone can, he can. He's been playing really well. Gets it with the last hit. Tries to bring out the power crush. Stifled with the low. 1-2. Doesn't fall for the last hit.
It does last the back
Sidestep
4-2-1.
Oh, and he
that's
whiffs. He went for the Hail
Wow.
Mary. It didn't pay off. Very, very, very strong showing from Shandon Y. Almost took it out against Saint. It was playing very well at start. Very well done by Saint to come back.
And to the stream monsters, yeah, yes, you can duck down 4-3-1.
Yeah,
He only has down
JDCR
4-3-1,
versus Dion Gray.
1 and down 4-3-4, which is a mid high and a mid low.
Yeah.
So both options are duckable.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. You can duck that string. But now we have JDCR versus Dion. So now we're getting to the money end of the tournament. Of course, another Korean versus another local Australian player. Of course, Dion, having spent time with Ni in Korea, he did play quite a lot in Korea as well.
Not only that, but for those who don't know, we haven't mentioned it yet, but Dion is trained by Saint himself. Saint is his mentor.
That's correct.
So a lot of the time he's very good friends with Saint and JDCR. In fact, he paid for their flights to EVO last year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
So he's trained a lot with Saint. He's trained a lot with Kokoma and with
Kokoma,
Ni.
yeah. Oh, right. There you go.
And so whenever he goes to Japan or Korea, he does really well in the arcades. I believe he almost got ruler regs in Japan in the arcade.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Almost got ruler regs.
Wow.
So it's very, very good. And in Korea, I believe he was around red ranks as well, but I don't remember which rank it was.
It is a bit, it's a bit different playing Korea and Japan.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
different
the play
styles.
style is different.
Yeah.
Because Korean play style is a lot more reserved, like
Movement based.
Yeah, and try to
Yes,
break
exactly.
down your opponent with mind games.
Exactly.
Whereas
exactly.
Japanese players play more aggressively and use they use a lot more moves from their characters.
They use they build on pressure. They steamroll on pressure a lot.
Obviously, we're not generalizing them. We're just saying like at face value, this is what it appears to be.
If we had to generalize.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We've got a Heihachi coming up now. We've got one of JDCR's best and main characters for quite a while.
Yes.
Get ready for the next battle.
But here we go. Here.
Mishima's always a tough choice in tournament. They're very strong characters, but in tournament, that one execution error can cost you the match, which is why we don't often see Mishimas in top 8s.
I see. Yeah.
Especially like if you watch Japanese tournaments, there are very few high-level Mishima players. I could only think of a few, but yeah, like it's still a tough choice. Like saying I'm gonna pick Heihachi or something, or like Kazuya. We saw Aiken earlier. That was a good. It's good to see Mishimas in top 8 actually.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always exciting to see like high execution action.
And look at that reaction on the debug get punished there.
Yeah, didn't want the Wild Rising 1, got the 4-4-2.
Got House's best punish in that
Jack
situation.
exclusive combo.
What, down for 1-1 deathwish?
No, he did Hell Sweep 4 Deathwish.
Oh god.
It works on Jack at Gigas.
Being a big body in this game kind of sucks.
Very good punish
Yeah.
there. That is the optimal punish with Heihachi.
I mean, he can electric, can't he?
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you can also do the headbutt and into the Deathwish.
Yeah, true. That is
Very good
close range
punishment from Heihachi.
Heihachi's got a really good close range punishes.
Yeah. If you have the execution for it. See, he did the combo again. It's a very good start by JDCR. The Heihachi pick is paid off for him right now. What makes you think he wanted to change from Saturday?
I think he's probably more comfortable with Heihachi in this situation. I mean, we've all seen him play either or, right, in tournament. But I think his Heihachi is more impressive.
Okay.
I think, and particularly because he knows that we've got Dragunov experience, because we've seen all these Dragunov players, right, in Australia. So maybe he wants to go with something that is less familiar in this country.
Very nice block on the rage drive there. A lot of work for Dion to come back into this. Doesn't have rage. Will he break this? Oh, doesn't break it, but doesn't get the just frame. Yeah, it's just frame
punch.
punch.
Yeah, that's correct. So now I'm back 2 for the win there, and this is again, it is quite gonna be quite difficult for Dion here.
Yeah, this is losers bracket.
It is.
So if Dion does pull this through, JDCR is going home.
Yeah.
But he needs to do a lot of work because that was 3 straight for JDCR.
Yeah, and certainly Dion. Hopefully he did take some notes from that first match. I think one of the notes is he's blocked every single debugger.
And he's punished it correctly every
100%
time.
punished. And look at
Up for
that.
3-4.
Wow. Oh, I think he's dead actually. Yeah,
should be
he's
dead.
Yeah.
Alright, so 4 rounds straight for JDCR.
Oh,
The sidestep
sidestep.
electric.
Right.
Okay, so Jack's weak side is your left. The one move that tracks in that direction that's used often is down
for
2.
yes.
But that's not the move that came out. So he sidestepped the down back while he got the electric.
And look at that again, a debugger.
Just the presence of mind that JDCR has. Just 5 rounds straight. This is looking like a steamroll. Dion laughing.
He's enjoying it. He's enjoying this match. Oh my god.
Oh, that was very interesting how that
down
whipped.
Down 1. Didn't punish that. Lucky for Dion though.
Trying to keep him out with them jabs. Doesn't want him to come in with the forward 1. Gets Candy at down forward 2. Can he get him to the wall? Just short.
Yeah, he's keeping him locked down with those jabs there. Oh, up 4, 1+2, nice.
That's actually a very common setup. 1-2 into power crush with Jack at the wall. What do you want a wall split?
I see.
I saw Saint doing it earlier. I should be able to close it out. And he does. 6 rounds straight. Dion's just laughing.
And that was that. That was 6 rounds straight, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
And these guys are good friends. There's no hard feelings.
Yeah.
Dion enjoyed that match. Hopefully it was a good learning experience. He's laughing his ass off.
And Saints joining in on the festivities as well.
Congratulations to JDCR.
But yeah, good showing from Dion though. He played. I have to say he did play well, but when you come up against
Losers finals.
these Koreans,
Best of
it's
5 games.
insane, isn't it? It's insane.
So up next we have... Oh, it's going to be JDCR staying on versus Chand NY, who you saw earlier put up a really good fight against Saint.
So
And this is a best of 5 match again.
I was just going to say, you can't see it at the moment, but we've got a congregation around JDCR at the moment explaining some things. Oh, I think they're tossing.
Yeah,
I think they're tossing
the
again.
side. They both want
There we go. And now we've got the player cams. We've got Fade and Rami.
Yeah, I'm surprised that even Koreans favor 1P. Favor the 1P side.
Wow, they do? Or maybe because they just play more on 1P.
Yeah, they both wanted it.
Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, I had no idea.
Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, obviously we talked about it before. You want to play on the side you play best
Yeah,
at.
of course.
It's even better for them. Like, when console finally does come out, hopefully people will have the choice to pick the side they want to play on. Because you know, in Tekken Tag 2, you could go to the options and choose which side you preferred, but it wouldn't always give you a for online.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't even get that far in Tag 2. But yeah, we've got we've still got.
We'll get things underway soon.
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering what Naveed and Fade are talking about. That's all.
I think they're just giving him some pointers for the match. Trying to straighten him out because last time he's still a bit dazed from the loss from last time.
And here we are. We're going to be getting into this losers final very, very soon. Now, is JDC going to stick with the Heihachi pick Alchemist, do you think? Is he going to go Dragunov? Or
I think he
Dragunov?
sticks with Heihachi.
I agree. I think he sticks with it. He's been doing extremely well. And I think he's going to... Why? Don't fix it if it ain't broke, right?
The Dragunov is... Yeah, okay, so he does stick with Heihachi. I was confused which person picked Dragunov.
Oh, right.
Because they changed sides.
They did because Shannon Y, he won the toss, so he gets the side that JDCR wants.
Yes.
And in this case, that was 1P, which is the opposite side of what Aiken wants.
So there's 21 stages in the game so far. It's actually a lot more than I remember. Like if you think back to this arcade version of Tekken 7, I think there was only like 10 stages or
Yeah, I
something.
think so,
and there was only one infinite. And now we have so many new stages that are fleshed out. They look nice. They put so much work and the embellishments on these stages
Exactly, yes,
show
yes.
off like the visual quality of this game.
And I'm glad to have the variety as well, the variety of shapes that stages are. And Souk is a rectangular stage, it's a large rectangular stage, however, you start facing diagonals.
Yeah.
So it's one of the rare square stages where you don't start straight on.
Yes. And the funny thing is, the top right corner, if you look at it as, from a bird's eye view, is rounded.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it does
Well,
have
there
very
you
weird
go.
interactions. It's funny because it only has one rounded corner.
Oh, interesting. So it's not a symmetrical stage. Wow, there we go. 4-4-2. And just like that, we've got Heihachi. Oh, okay. It's not the best spacing on the hell sweeps, but that's okay. Nice
Very good
punish.
whiff punish there. It does a sidestep to reline, gets him to the wall. Oh, unfortunate.
Unfortunate wall splat there, side splat.
Dragunov now in rage. Rage drive comes out, +5. Nice sidestep just to confirm that he hits the down 4, 1-3. Nice break there. Heihachi does have rage. One to the shoulder, doesn't pay off. Rage drive comes out, ends the round with it. Good start by both players.
Yeah, and that was again, Shannon Y looks like he's quite comfortable in this matchup.
Yeah, very close to actually taking that round too. Doesn't duck the high. Both options after down 4 are high, so you can always duck. Nice jab, and very good backdash electric. No one is ever safe from those backdash electrics from JDCR. The movement is just glorious. And he does the 1-1-2. Heihachi's does wall splat. A very good tool for Heihachi. 10 frame wall splat is always very strong.
It's
very strong.
And he's the only one that has it. Oh, well, apart from Jin, the 2-4. And Gigas.
And Lily.
No,
2-4.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know it was 10. I thought it was a 12.
No, it's 10.
Okay,
And also Lee. With a really hard just frame one.
Oh, the Aspirant.
Yeah, 1-3, 3-3.
Well, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So many.
So there's a few. Right,
I
Akuma.
stand corrected. There. So he does the tackle follow-up of the rage drive.
So JDCR just about to close it out. Can Shannon Y come back? Doesn't have rage anymore. 2 rounds up for JDCR. Just backdashing. Doesn't need to commit to anything. 20 seconds left. 3+4 comes out. Dashes in and ends it with a jab.
And catches crashing on the forward 4, which is plus, I think, 17 or something, or plus 15 on crashing hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plus a lot. So,
And
but,
guarantees down forward 1-2.
yeah, but JDCR didn't convert, but it doesn't matter because he's taking it anyway.
Yeah.
Now, what will Chan and Y do to actually reset?
Yeah. He does have a lot of time to adapt. This is best of 5. And this is loser's bracket, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, nice counter hit running through there. He's probably going to take him to the wall. Dragon, of course, with really good wall carry.
Yeah.
Go for
Very
damage,
good.
nice. Breaks the 2 grab.
The shoulder didn't actually combo. It hit him when he was like very close to the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it still did like unscaled damage basically. Or not scaled by the combo rather. Nice down 2 to interrupt the electric there.
While standing 2.
One more hit should close it out. Back one does.
Back 1, nice. Nice back 1 there.
Back one, a very good move. Actually very low hitting and very deceptive. It actually hits AOP.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
really?
very interesting there.
Nice launch by Chan and Y again.
Back 1 plus 2 plus 6 frames. Just spacing him out.
Oh,
Forward
that's
4 2.
minus 10
Yeah,
there.
miss input there. Wake up
Nice low,
3.
nice. Okay, well,
Chopping downward.
Now he's just trying to chip JCR out here. 1-2-1, nice. Oh, that would have been dangerous.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, gets the whiff punish. He does have rage. What's he gonna do?
Nice.
And pokes it
down
out.
back 4, and now just like that, Chan and Y is 2 rounds up in the second
These
match.
small low pokes add up in the end. They done so much damage in that round
Exactly.
for Chan Den Y. And he does close it out with one. There's another one right there.
Oh,
Whiffs
that
and very
was
good
a
electric punish.
electric punish, yeah.
And this is max damage. Will he get him to the
I think that
wall?
was normal wing off is actually, but a punish nonetheless, 50%.
And he does. 50%. 1 back 2. Very good tool with Heihachi. It's only -2 on block. It's interesting. He cancelled the grab, so Heihachi didn't get the 171. I don't think that would recover fast enough, but it did.
Well, we saw before when
Yeah.
he did Saint, it recovered fast enough for the rage out, didn't it? Oh, nice crush on that. Oh, but unfortunate.
Gets with the electric. Caught him sidestepping.
Oh.
And it whiffs. Can he come back? Can he make a comeback? Red Jump comes out, plus frames, up forward 4. He's been doing that a lot, actually. Maybe Dragunov doesn't have many tools, but you have to fear when you die.
Nice punish on the course of 4-2. -14. Now, again, Navitzel is up 2-1 in rounds here in this match.
Nice
He can
break.
still, he still has some breathing room here. Oh,
Very good sidestep there. That is Dragunov's weak side.
And that is one of JCR's strengths, historically, his movement. His
Yes, of
spacing
course.
there.
And there's the timing coming in, the Mishima timing. Very good combo there. Goes for Oki. Back 4's block. And the wall start with the 1 or 2 sidestep to get another combo. Will he resplat? And he does.
He does.
Very, drops it just there. Could have gotten the down forward 1 into maybe 1 plus 2.
Nice.
Just unfortunate, he was just more to the right. Could have got a wall combo from the upward 4. Caddy closed it out. Goes for the jump over setup. He does have rage. And down forward
That
1
is
exit.
unfortunate.
He got quite greedy. If he just waited and ducked the second hitter down forward 1, he could have took it.
That's quite unfortunate, but, you know,
I swap sides with the 2 plus 4 throw.
being so experienced, you know that was an off angle, and you could be
Yes.
that jump over setup was an option there. So very, very good awareness from JCR. Nice duck punish.
Because usually when players are at low health, they want to play collected and calm, but they want to get up so they can block whatever happens.
And there we go. A red missed throw break from the from JDCR. JDCR not look at his face there. It's just stoic.
And we saw a little-
just as I say that, he's showing signs of emotion there.
And when we saw a little pop off there from Chan Den Y, maybe it was off stream. I'm not sure if you guys saw it. Oh, decides to switch infinite stage. Doesn't want to deal with walls.
Interesting. Maybe
He knows he has superior movement. Or he thinks he has superior movement. He wants to take advantage of that.
Yes.
Wants to get out of all the Dragunov's options. Doesn't want to have to sidestep. Doesn't want to have to deal with the 50-50 at the wall.
I think if Chan and Y wins, I think he's gonna go back to wall stage because you can pick stages. Like I
Yes,
said, when you
of
lose,
course.
you don't have to random. So here we go.
So we're tied at 1-1 actually. We got 2 more matches to go. At least you have to win 2 more matches to end this.
And we are in for a good set nonetheless.
Okay, so JDCR has started the round with a 2 plus 4 throw, switch sides, 2 rounds in a row. So he did roll for 1P earlier, and maybe he's feeling uncomfortable with Heihachi on 2P right now. And this
He's back on 2P.
Yeah, no break that time as well. Getting the 1 plus 2 throws with Dragunov. Very good Oki off of that grab. Nice, blocks the electric in time out of that crouch dash cancel. Blocks it again. Heihachi does have rage. Slide, and this should hit.
that's
Very
good.
good timing. And he spaced it perfectly. Just the tip, and it didn't hit.
That was a great punish by JDCR.
Yes.
And again, the superior spacing here, it's just insane. You can see it in everything he does. His positioning, his backdashing, his sidesteps, and even in certain moves that he does. I mean, it's just insane.
And he just backdashed out of the back one.
Yeah,
plus-
that's
back one
what I
plus
mean.
3.
Yeah, look at that. Nice throw there.
Yeah, so he does want to stay on 1P.
Yeah, he wants 1P, so certainly.
and just
back on
get
2P.
him back on there. Oh, one
that
frame too
is
slow.
-17 actually.
No, it's -16.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It used to be okay. It used to be -17.
Yeah, Dragunov can't punish it.
Oh,
One
wow,
frame too slow.
that's a really blow for Dragunov. Twin pistons, they're nice, good firm. Now Dragunov is on rage, so he has access to 2 more moves, of course. Will Chan and Y use them?
He needs to do a lot.
Nice,
Oh, gets
punish
cracked
there.
punish.
Nice.
Okay,
good,
so-
good read at the stop.
Gets the rage drive and goes for the grab. I don't see that often. Oh, nice patience there by JDCR. So my question to you is, if you block Heihachi's down forward 1-2, what do you think is the reasoning behind choosing either shoulder or while standing 1-3? I assume it's just one standing 1-3 because it does more damage.
Yeah. And they're both knocked down. So you would just do one that does more damage.
Okay, so yeah, obviously that's the better choice.
Yes, exactly. But I mean, both choices are 12 frames.
Yes.
If you want to keep them standing, you have while standing 1-2, of course, to be on plus frames. And that's a nice. I was looking for 1 there to punish with electric. Now, that's just a combo. But let's see if we can make something out of it. A very lucky escape for Chen NY. And ooh, okay.
1 back 2 comes out.
Oh, nice parry!
Very
Excellent
low
parry.
And he has that low parry combo in check. He always sidesteps right to realign, and he always gets the full combo. Nice cancel there. Swap sides. Heihachi does have rage. Gets him with the back turn down back 4.
Oh wow, that was a crazy.
10 seconds left. What can he do with the time left? Goes for the rage driver.
Stomp him?
Neither player has. Oh, Dragunov has rage now. 5 seconds left. JDC has to do something to end it. Will he do the jumps? 1 second left.
Back.
And he ends the round. Timeout.
and taking a book out of the Street Fighter 5 player, up back option select.
I thought he was going to do 3+4.
Oh yeah, on the ground. But then he could have been hit, I guess. But up back again.
Good punish there on the down 2 with the rising full 4. Unfortunately, Heihachi doesn't get a better punish than that.
Oh, nice down for 1.
Keep it in check. Doesn't want to down that. Doesn't want to deal with down 2.
And again, a rare 1 grab, not broken by JCR.
Navid does love to throw a lot with Dragunov. And Dragunov does have, if not the best throws of the game.
Yeah, the best, because he's got all 3, 1, 2, and 1+2.
Yeah, because you have to break them with the right break. Like either 1, 2, or 1+2. Not any button.
That's a float.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate
You should
float.
be able to end it.
Okay, it is 2-1 JDCR. And Navid here should take his time. Oh, okay, and Navid not.
He just went straight back into
He went
it.
straight.
Oh, we were actually
Oh
expecting this.
no, he's actually changing stage.
Oh,
He
okay.
is. I think he pressed it by mistake. So there we go.
Yeah, we were expecting a stage select. Maybe wants to go back to the walls. He was doing much better
I think
there.
so. I think he really wants the wall advantage here. He does feel that if JCR sees that that's a massive advantage for him and wants to take that away, then you know that's something that he must have. So, and again, any advantage in losers finals here at BAM9 is anything that you will take. Perhaps I think this is a crazy thing, but like something that isn't in arcade, because obviously. You know, Koreans have FR Arcade and they've got a lot of playtime with the game. However, a new stage might throw them off if they're not familiar with the
distance between walls and stuff.
Exactly, and even like you have some hexagonal stages like the arena there, that could play a big factor in perhaps.
And he went back to Salt.
Maybe, yeah.
This is the stage where he did his best work in.
And I think. Sook is a stage that's been since Vanilla Arcade, and I think he's familiar and comfortable with the walls here.
Straight back into it, and he goes with the.
The crowd's cheering for an Armor King cosplayer.
Yeah, there's
in the crowd, so we'll probably get you probably get to see them in the cosplay competition later on. So
no duck on the back 4-3. Chen NY does change to the lime green general outfit or whatever it's called.
And I'm not too sure that's a good pick there. He stands out more in this environment here. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that's nice parry.
Lack of camouflage. Yeah, nice low parry into the next damage combo.
1-1.
Should be able to end it.
Yeah, there we go.
Dragon's Breath comes out to end the round.
1+2. All right. And now Navid has to stay composed. It's not over yet, of course. That's a nice punish on the wall standing 1.
He could have gotten a, I believe, 4-1, which is the best for Dragunov.
But 2-1 is still a good punch. You get a few jabs with plus frames and damage. Nice block on the down back.
Very good punish.
Excellent. Nice. Now, JC hasn't been using that move, but when it counted, Navid did understand that. That is minus 13 or 14, I believe. 13?
Yes, so he got up in time to block. Gets hit with the last hit. Might not be able to close it out because of the wall. It is off axis Heihachi. Gets a resplat. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is a heartbreaker, ladies and gentlemen.
That is unfortunate.
If that took it, that would have been a glorious combo. But that was so unfortunate that it was just slightly off. The wall slap wasn't in his favor. Indeed. And now JDC on match point.
4-4-2. Wow, catching him flinching. JCR not getting the full combo there. Oh,
can he close it out here? This should be it. And JDCR advances. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Chad Denwai. You saw how well he did against both the international players. He was playing phenomenally. And now we have, I believe, one more match to decide top 3? Or to decide grand finals?
That's it.
Congratulations to JDC
Okay.
advancing to grand finals and Naveen.
Okay, so now we have the grand finals.
So we've got
In
Chan
the
White
matchup
taking
that
third place.
Nobody saw coming. JDCR versus Saint in the grand finals.
And I have to say that I think Chan White played extremely well. You know, even though he did lose to both the Koreans, it was a very close set with Saint, and it was up 2-0 at one point. But you know, with the experience and the bomb switch really helped out for Saint there.
Yeah, not many people will talk about that, but when you look back at the set, it was the Bob that was the MVP of that set.
Yeah, it really was the Bob. And now, and we see the Koreans that they're tossing, they're tossing for 1P again. Okay, so they both won 1P and Saint won.
Yeah.
Saint actually has 1P. So again, JDCR isn't losers, so Saint here with 2 lives potentially in 2 potential best of 5s.
And he has to win 6 straight, or 6 overall.
Yes, he has to win
Say
6 matches.
JDCR.
But now we've got, look at the crowd there. We've got Infiltration, we've got K-Brad, we've got some of the some international non-Tekken players here. If we could actually have the camera over panning over. Yeah, we do have quite a few big names. We got, of course, it's a joint Echo Fox grand final, so they're getting a picture taken before grand finals. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed the tournament well and truly, Alchemist. You know, even though I haven't played it all today, I'm enjoying being here and commentary desk with you. I'm enjoying all the games that we're having, win and lose. I'm enjoying to see the community come together in such a unified form to celebrate a game we all love.
And not to mention that, like, okay, so we have these international superstars here, sponsored players coming in.
Of course, yes.
And yeah, they're expected to perform at their best level and to do well. And maybe people said it'll be them in the finals, but it wasn't an easy journey, to say the least. They had to work their way through,
and they heart attacks on the way.
They had to work hard against some of these players just to make it to the finals.
Especially Chan and Wire. I think that was the most enjoyable set.
Yeah.
For even a lot of you guys back watching on the stream.
He was actually the one that put me in losers when I was in tournament. I couldn't beat him. He's just a godlike
Chan and
player.
Wire, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I had to play JDCR. I got out of pools and winners, but then I had to play JDCR. So we're doing a group photo. Unfortunately, being commentators and doing the service of the FGC, we can't participate. We can't participate in this actual group photo. You know what? I'm gonna change the stream just to show you what you guys are doing. So doing a group photo with some cosplayers with Alyssa, and there's a Armor King cosplayer too.
We're like the only ones that are not in the photo.
They're doing the Ono Shoryuken, even though Ono has nothing to do with this game. But yeah, that was So if you guys are wondering, that was what was happening right there. So you guys will tune in. I believe cosplay competition is up later. I don't
might have already happened.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Well, that's why they're here. They've got there is an actual cosplay comp going on, so I'm sure that'll be streamed. If it has not been streamed already.
A lot of effort went into those cosplays. The Alyssa one even had like lights, LED lights out of the wings.
Yeah. Wow, that's insane.
Like blue LED lights.
That's pretty good. What's happening now? We are having grand finals, and now Saint has won the toss for 1P. They both won 1P, so Saint has and he's also on in winners actually. He's in winners, so he's got the 1P side advantage as well as 2 lives. So you know he's got to be happy with that. And we definitely saw Saint, you know, with a bit of a clap and a cheer beforehand. So moving forward, we'll see if JDCR can reset the bracket and get us to the very last set of the tournament.
Obviously,
that could have happened.
This is really hard to call. These players are on equal footing, I would say. But last time they played in this tournament, Saint did come out on top.
They're getting Saint to play Eddie. What's going on? Aiken's colluding with Saint. I mean, with JDCR, and JDCR's like, go away.
Oh my! Will we see a Kazumi pick?
JDCR is he's channeling that inner chakra.
Okay, so I see him hovering over Kazumi, and I don't know if he's gonna pick it.
I think Saint's gonna go with Eddie. I think this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be.
So he can launch down forward 1-2.
Oh, Dragunov. Okay. Oh,
And
easy.
both these players play almost every character, if
Exactly.
not every character. So we can see any character come out.
So
He's
Saint-
still hovering over Eddie. I don't know if he's trying to troll us.
So Saint doesn't.
He picks Eddie!
It's Eddie. Now, guys, grand finals with Eddie. Saint playing Eddie. I don't know if you saw this coming, but I certainly did not, Alchemist. This is a treat for us all.
He actually played Eddie for the first time yesterday.
And he did really well.
In Tekken
actually.
7, yeah.
So Eddie was Dragon. Now let's see if this Eddie pick is going to steamroll JDCR.
He's trying to put on a show for the audience.
I think JDCR is going, you scumbag. You picked a character that's not an arcade.
Oh, wait, did JDC pick Dragunov?
Yeah.
Okay, so fun fact, even though Dragunov's down to his minus 13, Eddie can't launch it. Because the first hit of while standing
high.
one is
Exactly,
high,
it's high,
and
exactly.
doesn't reach him.
Exactly.
So, JDCR could use that to his advantage and force out the while
Okay, ladies
standing
and gentlemen,
1-3, and then
Grand
punish
finals
the
for
relax.
Tekken 7.
I'm sure
Saint
Saint does know
versus
that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you know, what-
JDCR.
But if,
We've been so experienced.
Yeah.
But if he
Eddie in grand
if his
finals.
mind slips up for that one moment, potentially, and the crowd's getting hype. Here we go, grand finals at BAM,
Grand finals for BAM9.
and we have an Eddie matchup here. So here we go,
We got Echo Fox Saints on that Eddie. We got Echo Fox JDCR on that Dragunov.
and 1+2 break on the grab. Nice. Now,
So I'm curious to see how well he knows Eddie in Tekken 7 because, like we said, he has little experience. But obviously he's played Eddie in Tekken Tag 2. A lot of the stuff translates to this game, aside from some of the changes to his moves.
but with the Eddie nerf, of course, back 1-4 no longer hits counter hit.
But he gets the counter hit down forward 2 there.
Yeah, but-
Eddie in Rage has a very strong rage drive. It doesn't screw again, but it does guarantee a full combo.
I see. And we have the first round of Dragunov, so maybe the Eddie pick isn't working so far, but we'll see. We've still got a couple of rounds in this match yet, so we'll see if Saint can actually adapt to that.
And nice a backdash there after blocking the running 2 by Dragunov. Gets out of way. Maybe because Eddie has a better backdash, he's able to
Yes,
get
very good
get away
backdash.
from the moves
Oh,
from Dragunov.
nice.
And I believe that's called the rodeo something.
Rodeo throw,
Yeah.
slam or something like that.
something
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, sidestep 3+4 launch.
Can he close it out?
He
Dragunov
doesn't
does have rage.
actually know that the screw.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually
Oh,
know the
okay,
screw
yeah,
to
yeah.
that. So
Dragunov does have rage. He can make a comeback with this. A lot of damage comes out from Dragunov when he has rage. With that rage drive in
nice done for
particular.
1-1. So Eddie has a new screw. It's back 2-4, I believe.
Yeah, back 2-4.
Back 2-4. So
Yeah.
I think Saint not familiar with that.
And the while standing 1-4. Wait,
Yes, that's right. It is mid high.
Yeah.
It's a new move.
No, high mid.
Sorry, yes,
Yeah, I mean-
my mistake,
yeah.
my mistake. And he does a 1+2 follow up for the tackle.
Yep. Very close to rage.
Oh,
The other
nice
side
sidestep
yeah, that move
4
pays
again.
off again for him. Last time he did that to get
and
the
that,
wall
that
stand
was the
one
back
shot.
2-4, and that doesn't actually hit there.
There's that rage drive we were talking about.
No, he's seen that one
Yeah,
before.
very nice duck on the scissor kicks.
The windmills, yeah, and you saw the windmills now have block stun, so it is a minus
Yeah.
30 to 40.
And even though it has block stun, some characters still have trouble punishing it
Yeah,
because of
because
the
it's so
recovery.
low, that's
But
right.
Dragunov is not one of those. He's down for 2 hits. Oh, sorry, while rising 2 hits really low. Comes from like downward.
yeah.
From up, it goes upwards, sorry. So it
Yeah.
doesn't whiff on that.
Oh, and there we go. Nice launch punish from JDCR on the whiff.
He sidestepped the upward 4, and then he did down forward 2 to get a launch. Very good work there. Eddie does have rage now. Down to rage drive
nice
hits.
rage drive.
A lot of damage
Oh
off
no,
axis.
off axis.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it is quite unfortunate for JD for Saint there. Oh, nice.
Can he close it out with this? Both.
Oh, unfortunate. That's so unfortunate for a Saint there.
I was about to say both players on the last pixel of health, and then that happened. So quite unfortunate. to see.
Unfortunate that. So unfortunate that we no longer get to see any more Eddie grand finals. But let's see if Saint goes back to one of his old characters or some new characters to try and.
He does have a lot of lives, so he can have some fun while he's at it. But obviously he has to play serious. He wants to win this.
Of course, there's a lot of riding on
why
this.
you
It's the
never
BAM
listen to
9 tournament title here.
So right now he's just deciding who he's going to pick. JDC are obviously sticking with Dragunov.
I'm interested to see Shaheen pick actually. I want to see if he
Yeah, we
does
haven't
Shaheen.
seen many Shaheen.
We're going for
I
Jack
just
pick
went
again.
with Jack. The old reliable, his main character.
Old faithful, and again, like he did 2-0 JDCR in the winners semis with Jack. So
Yes.
you have to think that this is an excellent go-to character for him. He knows this character in and out, and basically, why would you not
Yes.
stick with what you know, right?
Okay.
It's worked before, so let's hope for Saint's sake it'll work again.
And another thing to point out is that when Saint was versing Chad and Y, when he changed to Bob, he changed to Twilight Conflict, and he does so in
did.
this.
And he does it
changed
again,
to Jack,
exactly
and
right.
He picks Twilight Conflict. He feels very comfortable in this stage. I remember at the Global Championships, he was very comfortable against Chanel in Arctic Circle. He wanted the Infinite stage, but in this, he favors the walls and the balcony break, perhaps against JCR in particular. Gets a wall combat, chunky
And
damage
just
with
like
that shoulder.
that, JDCR is on life support. Oh, while sending one there.
Dragunov is last 10 HP. He does have range. Nice sidestep block there, just in time to block the forward 1. He gets the counter hit 1-1, back 1 plus 2 frames.
And again, we just see Saint just being really careful. Now 4-1 closes out the match.
It's a good start here by Saint. After losing the first match, gets the first round. Gets
nice trade.
Very
Excellent
favorable
trade.
trade. The forward 1 on the trade gave him a full combo. Gets into the wall. Look at this. This is
And
about 60%
that is
damage.
60%.
Yeah, Dragunov now in rage. Forward 1 plus 4 out.
And here we go. Oh no, that's while standing 2 break. Oh. We've got a game of chicken here.
He has still a lot of work to come back with Dragunov. Does have rage though.
Oh, nice,
sidestep though.
nice. Whip
Would he
punish
use
from
the rage drive here?
I don't think he will.
Nah, he
No,
won't.
save it.
He knows it's a very valuable asset to have left well later on in this round. 28 seconds left in the round. Down 2 comes out.
Oh,
nice sidestep that
He's
baits out the
definitely
Warriors
gonna
ball.
use it now.
Can just close it out.
Yeah,
That
we
was
go.
a beautiful comeback. He didn't lose a single point of health for 30 or so seconds.
That was amazing, and again, that is the hallmark of JDCR. He's just so good when he's on the back foot. He defensively and movement-wise, he's just so on point.
Yep.
And here we go.
No, it doesn't duck the second here. Nice plus frames. Get that. I think with plus 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay,
but 4,
interesting.
4, 4.
I'm not exactly sure what it is in 7. Nice full crash down, back 1 to fully crash down forward, 1 plus 2.
Very good spacing. He just stayed out of Jack's range of forward plus 1.
And we see the respect now. No, go back to range 0.
30 seconds left. Yeah, just all these standing blocks. Jack hasn't. Maybe he's just trying to condition him for the future rounds. Doesn't want to show off the lows just about yet.
Exactly, yeah.
Saving the debugger for later. Hopefully so that JDCR can't react to it in time. And very good patience there, ducking the entire down forward 1-2 string.
It is high.
Yeah, and he does launch it.
Nice, back 1 plus 2 to close out the round.
Yep.
And is this JDCR adapting to perhaps what he lost to before? And that is a nice punish. I'm thinking JDCR must have done some homework in his head from from that loss that he had from Saint previously. Now it's working out for JDCR, but it is still very close.
He took the time to maybe try and understand what made him lose them, and that was very interesting. The sway back actually crushed Jack's move. It looked like it hit, but it didn't.
Yeah, it was a very good cross-go back too, and we haven't really seen many of those hit, but the only ones that have hit are really JDCR doing them right.
Both players have rage expended. Ends with the down back 1.
Of course, that does do chip damage on wall.
Yes. Many rage does too.
Yeah,
and it can win you the round sometimes.
Exactly, and it is it's something to be aware of in a change in FR.
No punish on the...
yeah, not punish.
You could have got a 4-1 from that range, or back 3.
Exactly.
Dragunov does have very good long range punishes, even like when you're at range 1, I guess.
Oh, a 3 plus 4.
It doesn't convert the
not
combo.
converted, but off axis there.
Did he tech in the wrong way?
No,
that's the right way, but it was just off
yeah, it
axis.
was just too far. Yeah, that's correct. Now, again, he does while sending 1 plus 2. And the read on, it doesn't bite on that up forward. Nice
punish there. And this should close it out tight at 1-1. Very good work there by Saint. So what was interesting was he dashed up and crouched and did a while standing 2. And in my mind, I'm thinking, why did he do while standing 1 plus 2 instead of while standing 1? And it was possibly because the while standing 1 plus 2 has a follow-up, which would have made JDCR hesitate to attack afterwards. So right now, it's tied at 1-1. We'll update the score for you soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're just having some sound issues on the stream, I believe. So we're trying to fix that for you as soon as possible, guys. So just bear with the technical team for a moment. And now we see that fully crash down for 1+2, keeping JC honest because, you know, of course, Jack does have a really good crouching mix-up. But you know, you can't just keep doing the same option over and over again, even if it is plus on block like that. That fully crouch down for 1. I guess commentator's curse, right? I spoke too soon.
Very good sidestep there. Tries to realign twice with the sidestep jabs. Both plays in rage. Saint just make his way out there. Uses his rage drive and gets punished for a very good punish there by JDCR.
Nice, nice running through there.
It would have been sick if he punished with the rage drive.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
All right, so combo here should get him next to the wall, and he does. Spaces the up forward 4 expected it.
+4, yeah.
Could have got a bit of punish. Maybe could have, not really. Maybe just forward 2 would have been better. I should get to all. This is not the balcony break side, so you can get a balcony break. No duck on that. Power crush comes out.
1+2,
oh, if he did rage art, that would have taken away so much health because he has like 1 pixel of health left. Rage drive comes out, and he does get the wire rising 1+2.
Nice conversion. He saw that the screw was on side and only down 4-1-3 guarantees a full string on side wall flat. So a very good conversion from and recognition from JDCR there.
Yeah. Also, it's interesting to note how much these players favor rage drive over rage art. I've seen very few rage arts and mostly rage drives. It's because these characters both have really strong rage drives.
Good rage drives, exactly right. And basically, you are safe. At the very least, all plus even on...
most of them. Most rage drives.
Yes,
Dragon
exactly.
is +5. And it's a normal hit launcher. That's a pretty good rage drive.
That's pretty good rage drive indeed. But, and on Oki as well, guarantees you a back 1+2.
Yeah.
So that's the same damage either way you look at it.
A very good reaction and punish there on the full crouch down forward 1+2. The last round was a perfect for Saint actually. So, can use the momentum to take this one. And it looks like he has Dragunov close to rage. Both players down about 30% HP. Up forward 4, can he close it out? Very close to doing so. Nice block, no
that's
punish.
Really unlucky there. I wonder why. Maybe Jack's short legs.
Yeah.
Possibly the reason.
Alright, so apparently...
Alright guys, so what we'll be doing is we will be fixing up the sound for you guys. Just one moment guys, we're just trying to figure out some logistics of the...
Okay, so after this game, we'll be fixing up the sound issue. Okay, no.
So we're just going to restart the stream, I'm being told. Just to fix some sound issues, some sync issues with the sound. So just give us just a minute, guys. We'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere.